Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everybody. A little behind here this morning. How are you doing? Welcome all to the show. This channel is known as Stock Markets with Bruce, and they call me Uncle Bruce. I'm your best friend if you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on in the world today with the markets. But I can be annoying because I'm an old fart. I'm 68 years old. So I'm now sounding more and more like an old man. What can I say? But I'm excited about what's happening, and hopefully you're all going to have a wonderful day today. It is Friday, April the 19th, which means today is the third Friday of April, and it's a big day for options expiry. We'll talk about that. Today, being Friday, happens to be the morning after for North Americans, after Israel has made a little, dropped a few little high horias in Iran overnight. How's the market taking it? Last evening, when this was happening, people were very worried that the oil market would really go crazy and that the stock market would have a bad opening. And so, well, it didn't happen, did it? No, oil is down 58 cents a barrel in Texas. It's down in Europe as well. The Brent price is down. The Dow is off 41 points. Whoop-de freaking do. This is a nothing burger. It's barely a tenth of a point. Tenth of a percentage point negative. There is no reaction to this of any consequence, because why? Why aren't these markets taking a dump? Because there are no tanks going across any desert. There are no cruise missiles knocking off every oil tanker in the world at the same time. There are now massive demonstrations or serious riots in any of the world's major cities regarding this conflict. This is a spat between two parties that happen to have friends on both sides behind them saying, "We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you. It'll be all right." You got the Chinese and the Russians on the side of the Iranians. You got the Americans on the side of the Israelis, and most of the G20 saying to the Israelis, all the bullets you need, all the technology you need, all the support you need, not a problem. And basically, it's the haves versus the have-nots. It's the third world or dictators on one side. I mean, Iranians are run by some guy with a thing on his head who's, their version of a Bible thumper. You got the Chinese, who are run by a dictator who just gave himself a lifelong pass to be president for the rest of his life. And in Russia, you got a guy who was supposed to only be president for 2 terms and now will be president for the rest of his life. So these guys are on one side, all right? And then we got democracies and advanced G7 and G20 countries on the other. So there you go. Again, I might not make all of you happy with how I describe these guys, but it is what it is. And then you have investors. You have people who, whether they like it or not, are investors in the world economy. Whether you're an active investor with your own capital, or whether you're a participant in the world economy by just being in the world, your 401k managed by your boss's chosen whoever managers, money managers, you're in the market one way or the other. Maybe your job is part of the stock market. You don't even realize it, that where you work and what you do helps the company you work for succeed, and that's a publicly traded company, or it's a division of a publicly traded company. And so your bosses care about what's happening in the market. Welcome to the world, and nice to have you here. Oil, like I said, down 58 cents. S&P is down 8 points. The Nasdaq's down 60 points. It's a nothing burger. It's just a nothing burger. We don't have anything to worry about here at all, and I doubt we will. I really doubt we will. The Israelis do not have 1 million troops to send to Iran and overrun it. The Iranians might have 1 million poor, 1 million saps that they force to become part of their army. But they're not going to be able to walk over to Israel very easily because they have to walk through Iraq. They have to walk through Jordan. They have to walk perhaps through parts of Saudi Arabia. This is not going to happen. There is no way for Iranian tanks and ground troops to run over into Israel. The only way to attack Israel, as far as the Iranians go, is by the air. And unfortunately for the Iranians, what they have available to attack Israel with, Israel can defend itself. And of course, the Iranians know one thing, as do the Americans, as do the Russians, as do the Chinese, as do any educated governments around the world. The Israelis have nukes. The Israelis can defend themselves aggressively against anyone. So you want to mess with these guys? Really? You really want to mess with these guys? Give it a rest. It's an amazing situation. It's unfortunate and it's stupid and it's silly. And is the world a perfect place? No. Israelis have their own internal issues that we're all hearing about, like nonstop. China has its internal issues. Iran has its own internal issues. Is every single Iranian supporting the government of Iran? I don't think so. As a matter of fact, if you want to run for political office in Iran, you have to be approved by the head mullah guy. Good luck with all that. So, I mean, democracy in Iran, yeah, okay. Democracy in China, sure. Democracy in Russia, wonder about that. In any event, it doesn't matter. Well, it depends on who you are and what you're about, I suppose. If you're here looking to make money in the stock market, you're saying to me, Bruce, don't tell me about all this stuff. I know you're aware of it, and you're making us aware of it, and you're telling us the significance of those events with regard to the market. Now, tell me about the market. How can I make money? Because you know what? I'm 40 years old. I've been working for my company, the firm I'm with now, for 12 years, or I've had 3 jobs since I got my master's degree or college degree or whatever the hell my degree was. I've had 3 jobs. I'm in my second full career now. I don't know what my career will be because the world is changing so quickly around me. Can you help me quit my goddamn day job and give me a life? Can you help me allow myself to be in control of my own future? I say, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can help you in that area. And I'm working very hard for that objective. And today is a big day for many of you who are option writers because it's the 3rd Friday of the month. And a bunch of you are sitting on contracts that die today. And a bunch of you have started to unload positions that die today. And you've moved into your next position as option writers. Whether you're doing credit spreads, cash secured puts, covered calls, poor man covered calls, however you're playing the market. And I say, congratulations, welcome to the party. It's a good party. It's a happy party. This is the place you want to be. This is the one channel. This is the one place where you can hang out with a guy who's going to try to help you reach your economic objectives. And I'm making it as easy as I can by putting these classes I have on sale for you. The sale lasts 11 more days. This is the 19th. The sale ends at the end of the month. If you have not taken advantage of the 4 for 5 deal, it's not my fault. I've given you time and you're running out of it. Make your move. Some of you are sending me emails. Bruce, I don't know how to send you money. How do I get this 5 for 4 deal? And the simple answer is you need to make a donation for $5.99 US, $5.99.99 US funds to my PayPal account. Now, some of you have said to me, Bruce, I can't do that. This PayPal thing you've got down here, and in your description down below, where you have all the links and stuff, this isn't working. It won't accept my donation. Now, the reason is that it's either a PayPal issue or it's a server issue. The way to do this, then, the easy way to do this is just go to paypal.com. That's all you have to do. Just go to paypal.com. Once you get to paypal.com, it has these buttons there where it says send money to, who do you want to send money to? You click that and it says enter the name of the person you want to send money to. Well, then that's me. And so you're looking up my name, which is right here. There's my email address. Bruce Farmer is who you're sending money to. And then once you type that, then type in this info here. Where is that? Right here. Type in Traveling with Bruce. You see how it says Traveling with Bruce with 2 L's? Start entering that, and you're likely going to be shown Bruce Frommerts that are out there you can send money to. And you'll see my photo on one of those choices. Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce. And why does it say Traveling with Bruce instead of Stock Markets with Bruce? You're asking. Is because the PayPal account I'm sending you to is the one that I established when I started becoming a YouTube creator. And I became a creator back in 2017 with Traveling with Bruce. And that's how it all set up. And that's why you got to go there. So you can send the $599.99 there. You'll get a confirmation from PayPal. This is what you've done. Then send me an email. Send me an email right there. There it is, right there. BruceFarmer@hotmail.com. Send me an email. Say, Bruce, I've sent you $5.99 US for 5 classes for the price of 4. See? And here are the 5 classes I would like. And tell me the 5 number. What are the numbers of the 5 you want? Now, if you want 10 classes, then send $5.99 times 2 to my account and tell me what 10 you want. If you want 15, take advantage of the 15 for the price of 12. Triple that, and away you go. Okay? That's how you do it. Okay. And I apologize for any of you out there who've been trying to buy these classes the last little while and had not had success. You can't, it's not working, Bruce. It's not working. PayPal.com, Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce, hike. That's how you do it. And I thank you for those who have been successful. Some of you have resorted to unique ways. Some of you have gone to my website and you've just gone to stockmarkerswithbruce.ca where the classes are hanging out, and you've ordered 4 classes. You've just paid for 4 classes. And then you send me an email and say, hi, Bruce, I've just bought 4 classes on your website. I would like the 5th one free. Can I have number so-and-so for the free class? Because that's the deal you're offering. You can do it that way too if you want. But now you have to order 4 individual classes through the website and then send me an email. It's your choice. However you want to do it, it's fine with me. Okay. Thank you all. Congratulations to those of you who have taken the ultimate step and have decided it is time to learn how to write options, make some money as a side gig here, and change my economic life. Way to go. For some of you, I know all you want. You've told me this. You've out and out told me. I just want to make a couple grand on the side, I just want to make a couple extra $1,000 a month so I don't have to get a part-time job. I don't have to do flea market shit. I don't have to set up some kind of a website, web thing business. I don't want to do Fiverr. I just want something on the side that I can take care of from the comfort of my home or using this, even doing it at work while I'm at work, literally physically at work. I'm writing options using this at work to make a couple grand on the side. $500 a week. If I can make $500 a week more than I'm making now, it'll make a difference to the household. And what that $2,000 goes to is a million places it goes to. And I have good news and I have bad news for those of you who want just that. Okay. It's very attainable, so that's the good news. It's very attainable. It doesn't require a ton of capital. It doesn't require hundreds of hours of dedicated study to these classes, because these classes are 1.5 to 2 hours long. They're very casual. It's me on camera with a whiteboard behind me. It's low tech. It's easy to understand. Jennifer is the moderator of the class, and it's plain English. You'll have no trouble figuring out what the hell we're talking about. You'll be writing options while you're taking the classes. So you drop $600 to get them, and then you're getting $600 back as you're writing options already. And that's funding the classes and beyond, because you're going to do this for the rest of your life. Unlike Mr. Takagi in the Nakatomi Tower, he won't be joining us for the rest of his life. He didn't give us the code. You don't have to give me a code. You just have to make this move right here. So the good news is you will be doing some option writing. The good news is you will likely be making a couple of $1,000 a month on the side fairly quickly. And that might be everything you've ever wanted. And you might just go, wow, this is awesome. Every hope, wish, dream has come true. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. You've changed my life. This is great. And I say, fantastic. But now for the bad news, which is actually good news. Because the bad news is you're not going to make just $2,000 a month. Because once you start making $2,000 a month, you're going to quickly realize, I'm making $2,000 a month on the side here, and I'm writing like 2 or 3 of these contracts at a time. I'm a nothing burger here. I'm writing some credit spreads here on NVIDIA with a $10 spread. It's $1,000 risk to play NVIDIA. $1,000. I can wager using options on NVIDIA with $1,000. I could do a $2,000 wager, a $3,000 wager, but I can do it as little as a $10 spread between the contract I write and the contract I buy. And the credit I get from that trade is against the risk. In other words, if I bring in $200 in premium, I'm only risking $800 on a $1,000 wager. I got 10 grand that I want to use to make $2,000 a month, which would be 20% a month on my money. This is crazy returns. And it's working. It is working. I am making $2,000 a month on $10,000 a month or $15,000 a month or $20,000. I am making some serious returns on my money on a monthly basis. And I have $40,000 that I can use. I have other investments that are dead in the water doing jack freaking squat. And I can change that into capital, or I can use the marginability of other investments I have to do more credit spread trading. And I could probably haul in $4,000 a month because it's the same dang trade. It's just a question of how many options am I writing. It's not different style options. It's not different kinds of options. It's not another 16 courses I have to take. I can just write more of the ones I've been writing and make more than $2,000 every month in my pocket. This is the bad news. I'm sorry to bring you such good bad news, but that's the reality. People can make $500 a week writing options, but they can also make $5,000 a week writing options. They can make $50,000 a week writing options. It's a question of how much capital do you have? How much experience have you got? How comfortable in your skin are you? What kind of option trading appeals to you and doesn't appeal to you? Welcome to the party. And it's for the rest of your existence. I'm 68, okay? Hello, I'm 68. I know I look like a 19-year-old. Thank you. Thank you for those of you who keep saying that to me. You're so kind, liars. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. I don't know. Do I go to sleep tonight and have a stroke in the middle of the night and paralyzed on my left side tomorrow morning? I don't know. I feel great. I feel fantastic. I love doing this. But I can't guarantee you that I'll be here forever. I'm here, and my classes are available for now. The website is up for now. This channel is alive for now. Once you get these classes, you have the links to your classes. You have these forever. So if you're thinking about doing this, stop thinking. Get off your ass and do it now. Get with the program and start making money in this market, because the gamblers out there playing these options on the other side, they're idiots. They're scary aggressive. They're really taking long shots. You're the one taking the 95% bet that you're going to make money. They're taking the 5% bet that they might make money, because in their eyes, they're buying a lottery ticket to try to score big. In your eyes, you're taking money from lottery players, and once in a while they win a little prize, but they don't get any money off of you. They get nickels and dimes back from the money they're putting in. It's hilarious. So many people who've been here for a few months will write to me and say after a while, they say, when I first found you, I was told about you by a friend of mine. I ignored my friend for a long time, but finally I kind of watched a couple of your shows, and I kind of enjoy your rants. They're okay. But I started taking your classes. I thought, what the hell, $150 a class, or here, $120 a class for $5. Why not? And then I wrote a couple of options because I was curious. I was kind of curious. I have the ability to write some contracts. I own stock in something that I can write options on, or I can write options on stock I don't even have, because again, your classes are showing me that. And I started making money. And the first objective was to just make my 150 back, my class money back. And then I did that. And then I wanted to become a Gold Bagel member of your channel. And I wanted to make that money back. I needed $300 for a whole year of Gold Bagel membership, and I made that. And then I was thinking, well, if I can make 500 here, 500 there, I started doing that. Then I took I'm taking it really seriously. This isn't a little side gig anymore. This is serious shit. I'm interested in this to change my economics. Now, for some of you, like I said, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, a couple of thousand a month changes your economics just as much as you wanted it to. You were looking at a part-time gig maybe that would have brought in a couple of thousand a month on the side. Well, here's the part-time gig that you added to your repertoire. But now some of you are going, you know what, Bruce, I can bring this to 4,000 a month, 5,000 a month, and this could, in effect, unemploy my wife. My wife could quit her job. We bring in 5,000 a month. My wife doesn't work anymore, and now the kids don't go to daycare anymore. The kids now have someone to drop them off and pick them up from school and go to dance class or to soccer practice or to whatever. This changes the dynamic in the household unbelievably. Just 5,000 a month. Another 5,000 a month starts to impact my full-time job. Do I really need to keep working full-time? Another 5,000 a month. Now, 15 a month coming in the front door, 180,000 a year, absolutely unemploys my wife and I completely. Now we income split these returns from these investments on our tax forms, and our tax advisor will help us with all of that. Another 5,000 a month, 20,000 a month, 240,000 a year. This changes absolutely everything in our household, including any debts we have, because now we know we can throw 10,000 a month at debts, and we don't have millions in debt. We have thousands we owe, but we've been paying on our paychecks. We are now eliminating these thousands of dollars we owe, and have just dropped our cost of living, which has improved our standard of living. Because the less we have to pay every month to survive on, the more of that 20 grand we keep. After 5 or 6 months of doing that, you don't have any debts anymore. Your urgent credit card debts are gone. Your car loans are probably gone unless you're paying off a Ferrari. It's changing, and it never stops. 20 a month keeps coming in the front door. You're going to get to 25 a month. You're going to get to 30,000 a month. 360,000 a year of income is coming in. It's going to keep coming, and it's going to keep growing because you're just writing the same contracts all the time. You're just writing more of them. That's all it is. You're just writing more of them. There's nothing fancier here. You've taken all the classes. You're starting to have one-on-ones with me because you want to make sure you're maximizing your returns efficiently to the max. And while I'm around, you might as well hire me for an hour or so of your time or of my time to get as much out of me as possible. Congratulations for those of you who have taken these steps. Well done for those of you who have taken these steps. And I'm excited as all get up. And Jen and I, we every day, we talk about this. Every day. This is the topic of discussion in this household. The success of this channel and its viewers. It's all we talk about. It's one big discussion point. Our daughter is so proud. She's so excited about what's been happening. And she's that 35-year-old who just goes, my God, my friends are so envious. All of my friends are just going, man, what your dad is doing on the internet, it's unbelievable. Social media, 68, unbelievable. I'm stoked. I'm so pumped up for you guys. Way to go. Keep up the good work and keep going. Don't stop now. Have you seen ME this morning? 23andMe, by the by. It's at 57 cents. Just so you know, the ME stock is not going back to 35 cents a share. It's over. The days of 23andMe being a dog stock ignored by the markets, going back to 35 cents to 32 cents to 30 cents and being delisted, all that crap, that's off the table now. It is now officially registered with the SEC that the founder of the company wants to take the company public. This is what she would like to do, okay? She has made the commitment to the board of directors and has gone public with the SEC, which means all shareholders are now alerted that the CEO of the company wants to take ME private. But there's only one way. There's only one way, just so you understand. When I say one way, I mean it, just one thing. There's just one thing you have to understand if you're going to take a company public. One thing. You got to buy all the stock. You got to buy every single share that's out there in order to turn the company into a private company. It's a public company right now. She owns, I think, 20% of the stock, and she has 50% of the votes through Class B shares and all this sort of stuff. So she can control the company's direction, but she can't buy it, and she cannot make the company sell itself to her at whatever price she wants. It doesn't work that way. All right. This is the public markets, which means the shareholders of the corporation, and 80% of the shareholders are not the CEO. They have to decide what deal will they accept to sell their shares, because this is the deal. You will get cash for your ME stock. No matter what is going to happen here, you're going to get bought out most likely. You're going to get bought out. Now, you don't have to wait to be bought out to get out. You can get out anytime you want. I would not recommend you get out right now at 56 or 57 cents a share. I would not recommend that. I would recommend you get the hell in there. I would be recommending that those of you who have averages over $2 a share, you have a $4 average, a $6 average, a $5 average, a $3.20 average, a $9 average. You get your butt into this stock immediately and buy this stuff. Get your average under $1 ASAP. Why? Why, Bruce? Pourquoi? Because the company has $245 million cash in its bank account, approximately. 80 cents a share is what they have in cash. So if you can buy this stock under 80 cents, you're buying the stock for less than its cash value. Okay, 24 cents right now a share is the discount from 80 to 56 cents, 30% off. So you can buy cash for 70 cents on the dollar right now. That's argument number one. Number two is you're going to get bought out. There's no way. There is absolutely zero way that Anne will be the only buyer and she's going to lowball you at $1 a share. She won't get the stock. She won't get all the stock for $1 a share. There might be 5 or 10 or 20% of the shareholders that are friends of hers that might offer their stock. She'll get 35, 40% of the stock. You're not going to get 100% of the stock in $1 a share. You're going to have to offer more than that. Because at $1 a share, what is she saying to you? She's saying that the company is worth 20 cents more, in my opinion, than the cash value of the company. In other words, the DNA library that they're sitting on, the largest DNA library on the planet, the largest, is worth 20 cents a share times 315 million shares. It's worth $62 million. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I am contending right now, and I mentioned this to the Gold Bagel members here who have already been here since 8 o'clock this morning. If you're a Gold Bagel member, you know what I'm talking about here. I'm telling you that I would not be surprised. I would not be even remotely surprised that there could be 3 pharmaceuticals that might want to buy this company. They had no intention of buying this company a week ago. They had no urgency to think about it. But the tables have changed. The game has changed, okay? The word is out. She wants to buy the company, and she's made a filing with the SEC to discuss it. She's put it out there. It's public knowledge. She's an insider. She had to do it. She hasn't told us how much she's prepared to pay, but she's trying to arrange the financing to do it all, blah, 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 blah. There are probably at least 3 pharmaceutical companies who might want to buy this company now. Why? Why would a pharmaceutical company want to buy 23andMe? Nobody else wants to buy it. It's 57 cents a share. Nobody wants it. It was 35 cents 2 days ago. Why? Because the DNA library is the largest library in the world. And with AI computing now as the thing, and AI research possibilities and the speeding up of research, and artificial intelligence and the DNA library that will be utilized for 25 years going forward. This isn't like when you take DNA, okay, someone died 5 years ago and you've got their DNA, you've got that person's DNA going back to when they were born. We're talking 100 million people of DNA, and it's still growing. The largest DNA source there, this is for research going forward, is worth tens of billions of dollars. Okay, in the right company's hands, this is a gold mine. This is a massive gold mine, and it's available. It's for sale. It's on the market. 23andMe is for sale, and the CEO would like to buy it. So we already have a buyer. The question is, what price? If there are 3 pharmaceuticals out there, and all 3 of them think the way I'm kind of intimating to you they might be thinking, they're looking at this going, well, we're worth $50 billion. We're worth $120 billion. These outfits are huge. They're looking at 23andMe with 315 million shares outstanding. $2 a share is $630 million. It's a joke. I mean, shoot, we spent 80 million on each of our private jets. We've got 5 of those worth 400 million in private jets. This whole company is available for 630 million with the largest DNA library on the planet. All right. This is worth zillions of private jets. So where's the shoe going to drop? How's this going to play out? Don't forget, there's 32 million shares short as well that have to be bought back. They must be bought back. If the deal goes down at $1, $1.50, $2, it doesn't matter what the price is. The shorted shares must be repurchased by the shorters, because when the deal is announced and it is approved by the shareholders, the 100% of the stock out there will be delivered to the buyer, whoever the buyer is. There cannot be 32 million short when the deal goes down. And so the brokerage firms that are carrying these shorters are just going to charge them the price per share of the takeover price. So if it's $2 a share, you're short 1 million shares, you owe me $2 million. The broker, you owe me $2 million because you're short 1 million shares at $2. They don't trade anymore. Give me $2 million. That's what is awaiting the shorters if it's a $2 deal. Now, I know you're sitting there going, you old fart. These guys have more than that kind of money. These hedge funds that are shorting this stuff, they got limitless money. They got billions. I know. It's not the money that's going to inconvenience them. It's just this little inconvenience of losing money on a deal they thought was going to go to zero. And I'm talking about $1 to $2 a share. I could be dead wrong on this. I could be very wrong on this. 80 cents of the 80 cents a share is cash value. We've established that. The $1.20 to $2, 80 cents to $2 is $1.20 more. Is that the value of the world's largest DNA library to a multi-billion-dollar, $100 billion pharmaceutical company? Or does a pharmaceutical company creating drugs, they're trying to create 25 different drugs at the same time, 250 different drugs at the same time, 1,000 different drugs at the same time? I don't know. We're talking big companies based around the world, not just in America. Are there some companies out there going, that DNA thing is worth $5 a share? That we would pay $1.5 billion to get that? Sure, joke. $1.5 billion, nothing burger. So maybe it's a $5 deal, which means the shorters are short 32 million times $5 a share, $160 million problem. Could it go higher? Yeah, it could. Could there be a bidding war? Yeah, but I don't want to get you overexcited about that. I just want to kind of wake you up with a Will Smith dope slap. Whack. That if you don't have an average under $1, you're a moron. You are witnessing the opportunity to make some money, and it's being handed to you on a freaking silver platter. I don't know how much easier I can make this. This company is going to be taken over by somebody, and it ain't going to be under $1 a share. I can tell you that right now. It's not going to be under $1 a share. And so if you scoop some of this up and bring your average down to 80 cents or 99 cents or whatever, You're probably going to make money on every single stock you ever had of ME. This is your last chance. It might be today, it might be Monday, it might be next Wednesday. I don't know. But there will come a moment in time where the stock will be halted. You won't be able to trade it, and a takeover offer will be announced. And the takeover offer might be $1 a share from Ann Wozniacki, whatever her name is. And I apologize, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. So AW is going to come out with her offer. And if she offers $1 a share in cash to buy out all the shares she doesn't have, I'm going to tell you the stock is not going to trade at 85 cents a share. I'm going to say the stock is going to trade at $1.25. Because I'm going to say that there will be people out there going, that's way too low. That's only 20 cents more than its cash value. And you'd be crazy taking that deal. And if you've got an 85-cent average, because you listen to me and you average it down, and it's trading at 125, you're going to look at me like I'm a god. You're going to go, oh, God, Bruce, you're fantastic. You're just the greatest old man ever to be on the internet. Then again, you might not. You might go, yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me that made the stock go to 125. I happened to hear from Bruce that this would be a good idea, but I pulled the trigger. I bought the stock. It's now 125. I'm the god. Well, way to go. If you're up 40 cents a share on ME because the offer is $1 and it's trading at 125, God bless each and every one of you for a job well done. You think it's over? It's not. It won't be over because what does Ann do now? She's not going to get any stock at $1 a share if it's trading at $1.25. What are the shorters going to do? The shorters are going, oh, shoot. This thing was down to 35 cents and there's $1 bid on the table. It's trading at $1.25 and we're short 32 million shares. Oh, God damn it. We got to get out of here. There could be another offer from somebody else. Exactly. And that's what I wonder about as the first of 3 pharmaceutical companies. And number 1 comes in and says, we'll pay $1.50 cash. How about that? That's about $500 million, of which 240 something million is cash. We're only coughing up 260 million in cash above the cash we're going to get. I mean, this is a joke. That's right. It's a joke. $1.50 a share is still cheap. The stock would be halted. An offer would be revealed. The board of directors will have to consider the offer for the best interest of the corporation. You're going to hear all the gobbledygook talk from board of directors just trying to max out the deal. Anne now has to decide, what is she going to do? Is she going to beat that offer and come in at $1.60? Pharmaceutical company number 2 comes in and goes, we're offering $2 a share. Now you got 2 companies and a CEO who want the company. And then number 3 comes in. What if number 3 says we'll pay $2.50 a share? All of this is possible. All of this is doable. I don't know what minute of the day any of this is going to happen. I have no idea. I can't guarantee if any of that's going to happen, except for the fact that there will be a takeover of the company. And it might be Anne all by herself, coming out at $1 a share, and it trades higher, and then she ups the price to $1.35 or $1.50, and no one else comes in, and the deal closes at $1.50, and it's all over. It's now a private corporation, and all of you get $1.50 a share. What was your average? Did you get your average down to 75 cents? Congratulations, you doubled your money. You're welcome. You doubled your money. Okay, your buddy Uncle Bruce woke you up with the dope slap. You doubled your money. That'll pay for your gold membership fee for a couple of years. Hopefully many. That'll probably cover the cost of every single option class you're probably ever going to want. You probably have made enough money to even have 1 or 2 or 3 one-on-one sessions with yours truly over the next year or so. Way to go, kids. Okay, ME is 56 cents a share right now. Limited time offer. I don't know how much longer this lasts. I'm shocked it isn't even higher. I really am. I'm surprised it's not even higher than this, because I would be thinking that as a short seller, I'd be getting my ass out of town right now. I'd be getting out of here, buying this while the getting is good. Get out of here, because I'm wondering over the weekend, will there be 1 or 2 or 3 potentially interested parties coming in here next week with takeover offers? I don't know. I've said this also. It could become a very friendly deal. there could be a very friendly arrangement made here. There may well be a big pharmaceutical that comes along and says to the board of directors and to Anne directly, look, um, despite the stock's history, we love this corporation. We love the DNA library. We're big fans. We're big believers in its long-term viability and its ultimate size. We're eager that the management of this company keep managing this company, despite how the market has perceived you. We believe we would be interested in an arrangement that works for everybody. Now, what ultimately would be the best thing for all of us here? Would the best thing be that we, the big company, just buy you out at a set price, and then we offer key employees, maybe the top 50% of the employees, 5-year contracts, guaranteed contracts for 5 years. You don't have to worry about quitting your job. You're not going to get laid off. You don't have to worry about selling your house. You're all cashing out of your stock, but we're going to now give you stock options in our big corporation. You have retirement plans through us, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're going to make you a wholly owned subsidiary. Everything's great. Could it be that a big corporation comes in and says, we want to buy $1 billion of your stock. We're going to buy preferred shares. They're convertible into common at $5 a share starting 5 years from now, because in the next 5 years, this DNA library is going to be really valued out with all this AI research we're doing, blah, blah, blah. And we also want to nail down the top management with 5-year work contracts to maximize our return. Well, that could put the stock right away at $2, $3, $4 a share, because they're cash rich. Got 1.2 billion cash. Sound familiar? 1.2 billion cash. GameStop, Colin. Funded, money available for whatever you need to get money for, and now just go, grow this thing. It could be that kind of a deal. I don't know, but it's not the same anymore. The old ME died yesterday morning pre-market. It died. 35 cents a share. The day before yesterday was the last time you saw the company in that state of suspension. No longer is the case. This is now there's a new normal, and it's going to keep evolving. It's at 57 cents a share. You heard it from here. If you were here yesterday, you heard it first. If you're a Gold Bagel member, you heard it pre-show yesterday. I've said what I had to say, and I'll follow it, and hopefully it'll all work out. Okay, so there's all of that. Okay. I do the best I can with what little I have. Thank you all for joining me today. The Dow is down 10 points. 10. The Dow is down 10. Now it's down 9. We're going green here. The S&P is down 4. The Nasdaq's down 54. Okay, the markets are not doing a hell of a lot. Oil's up 55 cents a barrel. I don't know why, but at the moment, NVIDIA is $836 a share. It's down $10 a share. It got up to $852 about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. It's now $836. Has this anything to do with option expiry Friday, or has this anything to do with the chip demand or whatever? I have no idea. My hunch is that in the last week and a half, it wouldn't surprise me if NVIDIA has been buying up tons of its own stock, because they announced a $25 billion stock buyback program. And I would not be surprised if NVIDIA has been buying up billions of its own stock. They're not trying to run it. They're not trying to make it move. They're just taking paper as it comes in. And it wouldn't surprise me that it drops $5-10 and they put in a bid for 1 million shares. And it drops $5-10 and they put in a bid for 1 million shares. They just take whatever you don't want. And the stock is slowly being gobbled up by the corporation. Shares are being retired, and the float is tightening up ever so slightly because, frankly, the cap value of the company, $2.1 trillion, they would be allowed to buy back $100 billion a year of stock, and they've announced $25 billion. So they've only announced a quarter of the amount they could buy back. Now, it's not to say that in the next quarter report they're going to announce another $25 billion and ultimately get to a $100 billion a year buyback program. They may well do that, but at the moment I know it's $25 billion. The stock is $837 right at this second in time. It's down 9-10 bucks a share. That's all I've got. That's all I know. We are 12 minutes away from opening. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's going on. Whatever. Welcome. The Dow's down 1 point in the pre-market with 12 minutes to go. We're about to go green on the Dow Jones. That is a serious move up from what we were looking at last night when the Israeli thing happened, the Israeli response. We'll follow this. Oil's down 49 cents a barrel at 82.24. America is producing 13.5 billion barrels a day, an all-time record for the United States, an all-time record of daily production by any country in the world in the history of the world. How much oil is America producing? More than any country has ever been able to produce. Ever. And I didn't know that. I heard that this morning. I went, wow, that's kind of interesting. That's why Americans are not lining up at the pump to buy gasoline. There's gas everywhere. Canada's cranking out 5+ million barrels a day, if not 6 by now. Lots more coming. Saudis have talked about production cuts. 100,000 here, 200,000. It's a joke. It's a joke. The Russians would produce more if they could, but they're under restrictions, and so they're getting oil out. The buyer is China and India. The Iranians are cranking oil illegally everywhere they can, and they're selling it all to China. And we buy Chinese goods, and we celebrate American businesses that go to China to do business there, which just blows my mind. How American companies are traitors to their own country by dealing with China. The biggest threat in Asia is the Chinese military, funded by the American consumer, by American corporations. It's laughable. It is so laughable. These new sanctions the United States has put on Iran. You hear about these sanctions all the time, and the sanctions against Russia and all that. Complete joke. Paper tiger bunk. Toothless tigers. The business community of the United States and Europe and Canada have got such control over the foreign and international policies of government that most government leaders don't make a move without consulting with their biggest business leaders. Frankly, it's as simple as that. And if it's good for business, we don't screw with business. And so America is pumping trillions of dollars into the Chinese economy, as are other economies. It's not just an America thing. I'm not picking on Americans. I love America. But you're the big dog. So I'm just saying, the big dog is funding, along with all the other puppies around the big dog, funding Chinese interests. And there's many an American businessman, many a European businessman and woman loves to do deals with the Russians. Believe you me, there's money in them there hills. And where there's money, there's business. And where there's business, it might be good, it might be bad, but there's business. Thank you, TJ, for becoming a new member. TJB, welcome to the channel. Nice to have you here. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. We have ourselves a brand new gold bagel member of this channel. This is cool. Thank you, and welcome to the party, pal. Like I say, kids, what can I say? I'm blown away. I'm just blown away how many private jets fly from America to China to do business in China while all this crap is going on, while these people disappear. Sometimes business people get arrested for espionage charges. They don't know what the hell's going on. Reporters are being killed, are being put into solitary confinement because they're commenting on the economic performance of the Chinese economy. Russia arrests journalists and calls them spies. And business continues. But it's like it's nothing. It's like nothing. It's not affecting me, so it's okay. Unbelievable. It just blows my mind. I always thought it was unbelievable when I was younger, much younger. I used to ask my dad all about the Second World War, like we all did when we were kids. This is the thing that you don't know if you're 40 and under. You have no idea what we're talking about. If you're 68 and you were a child in the 50s and 60s, you asked your dad about the Second World War. And I always asked, my elders, why is it that Switzerland was surrounded by the Nazis on all four sides, and nobody took over Switzerland? What? That's where all the gold bars were. Why didn't they just take them over? I mean, Swiss could have fought for a while, but I mean, really, you might not be able to roll a tank through the mountains, but you certainly flown in paratroopers and eventually overrun the local militias. You could have taken over Switzerland, couldn't you? Why didn't the Germans take over Switzerland? Why was it left alone? And then my dad was explaining, well, it's well, if come on, Dad, tell me the answer. Well, it's banking. They're the world's banker. Really? So the Germans needed the Germans and the Brits. What? Well, and the Americans. What? Well, yeah. To fight a war, you got to pay for it. You see, it costs money to fight a war. Oh, morals. Bullets aren't bought on morals. They're bought with dollars. Yes, and you need a place to clear the transactions. So, Switzerland was the world's was one of the leading bankers of the world, still is, and you need a banker to fight a war. Wow, couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Well, now that I'm all grown up and ancient, you learn even more about the history of the world and realize, good Lord Almighty, there's a pretty good a good buck to be made in conflict. Yes, there is. Oh, yes. And of course, I don't know if you saw this, but I saw a clip the other day where it was one of these congressional hearings, and I saw a guy holding up like a baggie, and inside the baggie was a bunch of ball bearings or something like that, or some kind of clips or something. And he said, this is a bag of whatever. They're made from metal, and they're stamped out on a machine. These are made for like a penny a piece, thousands a day, tens of thousands a day at factories around the world. Apparently, this bag of whatever, the U.S. Air Force pays $76,000 for one of these because those are Air Force something clips. Can you explain that? And the witness is going, I don't know anything about that. When you have an unlimited budget for unlimited abuse, and you don't have any debate about the budget because it's top secret, the public will never know what's really going on. And occasionally a senator or a congressperson will hold up something and go, do you know this toilet seat for the U.S. Army costs $60,000? This toilet seat at Lowe's or at Home Depot, same toilet seat, I can buy this for $7.99. Why is the Army paying this much money and I'm paying that much money? And there are no answers. There are no good answers. And so there's money in conflict, real good money. In any event, it is what it is. Welcome all of you to the show, the channel, where we have here hopes, dreams, wishes, and aspirations. It's so good to see you all. I appreciate you all being here. We're opening for trading in 4 minutes. And so let's get ready to rumble. It's option expiry day today. For those of you who are looking to become richer by writing options, the classes are on sale. The sale ends in the next 11 days, so you got about a week and a half to go, and then the sale is over. Again, thank you for those of you, and congratulations to those of you who have taken the bull by the horns and have said enough's enough. I'm sick and tired. I was 32 last year. I'm 33 this year. I'm going to be 34 next year, or whatever age you are, and you're saying to yourself, I will never be young again. I will never be as young as I once was, ever again. I cannot reverse time. I cannot reverse decisions. I have to live with what I am and where I'm at. But you know what? While I'm here, while I'm around, why don't I improve my economic well-being? And here's a guy who's sitting here in front of a camera on his computer. I mean, how legit is this guy? He has very little hair on his head, and he doesn't try to hide it with a hairpiece. He tells me he's 68 years old. He's got 1 billion years experience in the market. He's got viewers who just love this guy, who keep watching him every single dang day about how to make money writing stock options. And I could do that too. Some of these folks are out and out saying it without any reservations whatsoever. They call themselves morons that they don't know. They didn't know jack squat about options before they came to this channel. They didn't know what an option was, or they had played the options market but got their butts handed to them time and time again. And ever since they've joined this guy's channel, they've started to take his classes, hang out here every day, became a member of his channel, and occasionally would have a one-on-one with this guy, started writing options, and were making money. And there are people here who say it without him begging anyone to say it for him. They say, take the classes, start with number one, don't be an idiot. Get out there and become successful yourself as an option writer. And people here are following along. And I congratulate those of you who started taking the classes or hanging out with us every day, and you're changing your lives. Well done. My job is to get you to $30,000 a month. That's my personal objective, is to get you to make $30,000 a month writing options. It won't happen in one trade. I can guarantee you that. It won't happen on the first trade you ever make either. Guarantee you that. It's going to be a brick upon a brick upon a brick. When you build a brick wall as a mason, you build a brick wall one brick at a time. And that's what's going to happen here if you become part of this family of crazies who are here writing options and saying, thank you, sir, may I have another. Thank you for joining this channel. Thank you for becoming members. Thank you for taking the classes, and thank you for believing in yourselves. Welcome to the party, everybody. We're about to start this market. A minute to go, and we're about to go. 8:32 on the NVIDIA. I don't know why. I don't know why it's down here. I have nothing negative about the company to say. I don't get it, but it is what it is. And so we're going to see what happens. Could the shares go higher than this? Certainly. Could it go lower than this? I guess, but I'm surprised it's even here. So let's see what happens. We're about to start trading, kids. Welcome to the party. Larry, thank you again for hitting the bells. And we're up and firing up right now. Parker knows Larry's here. Yay! Way to go, buddy. What can I say? Moron, Alberto says, I'm the idiot nephew that makes some serious moolah based on Uncle Bruce's classes on one-on-ones. Get the classes while they're on sale. Right there. There's your number one guy. If you want to know the potential, here's this guy right here, boy. Alberto's life has completely changed. And like he says, if I can do it, any of you can do it. There you go. Thank you, everybody. Welcome all to the program. Welcome all to the show. Thank you for these thumbs ups if you've been hitting thumbs up all morning. Appreciate it, everybody. Welcome to Friday, April the 19th. It's option expiry day, and oh my, are you going to see some carnage on options today, no matter what these stocks do. Even on good old NVIDIA, the put contracts that die tonight, are there going to be some sudden ugly deaths here for value, which is great for option writers. There are folks on this channel who have been writing NVIDIA contracts here who are going to be laughing as the day wears on because, oh my goodness, are we going to see a pullback of epic proportions without any doubt whatsoever. Thank you all for joining me, and welcome to the party. In about 10 minutes from now, I'll be able to tell you how the options are doing on NVIDIA because my option prices are delayed by 10 minutes. Okay, welcome everyone. Let's see what's going on. Let me fire up my machine here and see what it's telling moi. What's going on? I've got the Dow, I think, up 55. So we've turned around from a negative morning to a positive opening. I was kind of hoping that during the day sometime we would go green eventually. Well, we're green right now. So how about them apples? We'll enjoy that little move. NVIDIA is 838, down 850. There's an $830 print. I don't know how real that is. Kind of ridiculous. We'll see if NVIDIA actually goes green as the morning rolls along, because the Dow is green, 51 points to the upside. S&P down 7, NASDAQ down 70. That's the story right there. Oil down 27 cents a barrel. Thank you all for being here, and let's figure out what's going on. Susan Shops with NVIDIA down is why I think it's best to close positions when it's green than when it's red. I'm with you there. I'm working on the next caveman commercial. It's so simple, even Alberto can do it. I mean, there you go. How about that? ME is at 60 cents, by the way. We're up a dime right now on ME. This stock is going to go through $1, and it might go to $1.50 on speculation of the takeout. The question is who and how much. We're at 60 cents right now. 2 million traded so far in the morning on your ME shares. We're going much higher than this. I tried to tell you I've done everything I can to help you. That's all I can say. Welcome one and all to the program. NVIDIA right now is sitting at 839. It's only down 680 instead of like 16. So that's better. Yes, it is. That is better. Thank you very much. So we'll keep an eye on the old NVIDIA. 840 now. Last trade, improving as the moments are going by. We're 3 minutes into the day here. Just 3 minutes in. We'll find out. NVIDIA now 841 going for 842. I think it's quickly coming on right here. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me and Jen and I. We appreciate you so very much. What a fun day. We're up 84 on the Dow. The Dow is up 84 points. Things are improving. Okay, continuing on here. Let's go through there. Let's go over there. Just bear with me while I figure out where we're at. We're up 94 on the Dow now, 841 on NVIDIA. We're only down $5. 842.50, by the way, NVIDIA. 842.50. S&P down a point. We're coming up. We're going green everywhere. We're about to go green all over the place. Thank you again for your thumbs ups today. The thumbs up meter right now is showing a gain of how many? My computer is so slow. 122 thumbs ups. Thank you, kids. We love to hit 200 or more, and we're striving for that. So anyway, there it is. There's the story. I'm sticking to the story. I'm not giving up on it. 58 to 60 cents on ME. NVIDIA is 841 now. SoFi up 3. GameStop unchanged. Rocket Lab down a half a penny. Matterport up 3/4 of a penny. We've got Spire down 14. ATIP down 7. Smart Rent down 2. Apple's down 113. Goldman is up 130 or 180 on Goldman, pardon me. Cisco is up 11. Tesla down just 40 cents. Arc Innovations up 9. Microsoft down 60. Pfizer down 4. HPQ is up 14 cents. Google down 97. Amazon down $2. NVIDIA 841.04. Unity down 9. AI up 8. Adobe down 143. The Spiders are down 21. The Qs are down 183. Netflix down $42.55 because of weaker or uncertain outlook projections. It's just hilarious. The stock's up 25% in the last month or so. It's given up 7% this morning. And people are all down on it. Go figure. That's the market. IBM is up 84 cents. Meta down 691. Vanik down 128. Home Depot down up 129. Enphase up 25. Palantir is up 3. Uber down 71. And Coinbase at 224 up $6. There's the deal. I'm at the moment. That's where we're sticking at. That's where we're at right now. SoFi up a penny. And NVIDIA down 859 as it's going through gyrations like crazy on option expiry day, April the 19th, the third Friday of the month. This is the big option expiry week of the month. Every third Friday is the most active for options and the highest liquidities, generally speaking. Because in the old days, it used to be that options were priced and created for expiry on the third Friday of every month. There didn't used to be weekly option expiries. There were only monthlies. And prior to that, there were only quarterly expiries. Options lasted 3 months at a time, and they expired every 3 months on the third Friday of the month. This is going back to the 1970s. And so many pension funds and institutional entities that have been around for a long time were trading options with the third Friday of the month as their expiry day. Handy having the third Friday of the month because you were guaranteed a minimum 7 days or 10 days before the month end to get all your accounting done. So when the third Friday came and went, the accountants, the bookkeepers, could track hedge fund performance, mutual fund performance for the previous quarter or previous month. And at the end of the month, you had your financials ready for your partners and your directors and all these guys, because the third Friday was like a week and a half ago. Today, it's all done by computer, and it's a lot quicker. And so you have weekly expiry, and in some cases, we have 3-time-a-week expiry and daily expiry on certain contracts in certain situations. Welcome to the new normal. Everybody is here. Spicy, I'm number 121. Alex, I'm Bruce. Help me decide something. I have a Tesla 135, 150 puts credit spread that expires in May. My gut tells me to wait and see how earnings go next week. My head tells me to roll and reduce risk. What should I do? Well, in theory, you could move into June. Maybe you can move down $5 or $10 on the spreads, make them 125, 140s, theoretically. You can also do that next week. I mean, what if the shares do back off? I don't know if there will be much more of a backup, but what if they drop $10 from here? You can always do a June rollover at that point, or nothing. You could still wait it out because you have until May 17. You've got almost a month. But look, can you bring in more cash if you give more time to this trade? I mean, couldn't you theoretically just go 135, 150 into June for more money, giving you a bigger credit? If that's true, you might take it. You're not changing your strike price. You're just giving yourself another month with the money now. You're taking the added cash now for this, risk. You're offering time. You should be paid for it. If you're going to move to 140 and 130 and 145, or 125 and 140, if you're going to do that, then if you can do that for no cost, but move forward a month in time to do it, you're giving up a month and whatever premium gain you're going to get to drop your strikes to be further away from this market, and you're comfortable doing that, great. But you don't have to do any of it. So, yeah, interesting what's going on. Susan Shops, it would be much easier to hold put spreads in a more calmer uptrend market. Anyone writing spreads during these all-time highs, it's a coin toss. We will do great after corrections, in my opinion. In my honest opinion, well, like I say, you don't have to do anything. I mean, we're up 134 on the Dow. This is not a bad market right here. We're down 6 on S&P. Okay, we're down 91 on NASDAQ. Whoop-de-doo. Calm, relax, watch the market, enjoy, watch the shrinkage, and let's see what's going on. Dude says, please, everyone be extra nice to TJ. This is my buddy. Well, welcome, buddy of Dude. Dude's buddy is here. Wait, you go, pal. There you go. Congratulations, all of you. Welcome to the party, pal. We're at 55 cents on ME. We've already touched 60-something. I think we're going a lot higher than this. 61 cents. We're going higher than this. 3.7 million. ME offers could start coming in over the weekend. We'll see. I'll let you know as soon as I see something. But rest assured, there's a change coming on ME's future. No question about it. Alex, thank you. Uncle Bruce, Alberto, Susan. I love being able to get second opinions from Gold Bagel Tea. My wife and my cat are clueless here. Cindy Beast, yesterday I was exercised on my put from Adobe credit spread for June. Thought I had plenty of time, rolling too expensive this far out. Can happen, but you can always do a reversal and reestablish a new credit spread for May 17th and just take on another one of those. You can always do that. It's up to you how you want to play it. So, don't consider yourself locked out or anything like that. Keep us posted on what's going on. The Adobe right now, 470 down 264 this morning. Uber's down 83, Apple down 90 cents, Tesla down 61 cents, AMD down 268, Netflix down $45, Unity up 2 cents. Welcome to the party, everybody. We're up 140, make it 125 on the Dow right now. We're down 1.8 on S&P 500, and I think the markets are going higher. I just get that vibe overall. 54.7 on ME. At this moment in time, shorters are going to try to keep slamming this stock to no avail because there will be a takeout. They're just not figuring it out, or they're idiots, or they're defiant. I don't know. I don't know what their mentality is, but it's wrong. They're going to lose. 54.9 on 835.27 on NVIDIA, although I do see it at 837 over here. I'm not sure which is accurate, but we're lower on the day so far. 838 now. We just jumped here to 838, down 894 on the stock. On the options front, I'm just going to see if I can see what April 19 expiries are going for. In other words, today's expiries. Let's take a peek here at quotes. The 800s, the first quote I have is 25-cent bid for 800s. The 825s, I'm showing 167 bid. That's what I have. And I know my system is behind by 10 minutes, so I'm not sure if this is accurate or not. 838 on the stock, 839 now on the stock. Another little run is coming in, a buy run on NVIDIA. 840.50, $840.50, down $6, almost at 841, down 580. We're coming on right now. Yep, 841.63, down 508 on your NVIDIA stock. SoFi up 7. GameStop unchanged, 1031. Rocket Lab 355, no change. AI up 29 cents at 21.16. Okay. Good morning from Steve Frederick to everyone here. Welcome. Susan Shop, Cindy, so sorry you were assigned. What were your strikes and expire on those Adobe spreads? And again, it doesn't mean she's lost money for sure. It's just that she can, in theory, reverse the trade. In other words, exit out of the stock, turn around, and create a new put spread if she wishes to, and proceed forward. Close out the one you have. If you've lost a little on this trade, take it, move back now in strike, back up 40, $50, create a new strike for May, bring in some cash and start again. Keep going. Just keep on going. Savage of Wall Street, pump and dump, dump, pump, dump, dumping and pumping. That's what Wall Street's talking about, Savage of Wall Street. ME, 55 cents a share. NVIDIA, 840.77 here, down 594. That's what I'm showing. Any contract under $840 worthless. They are puts. They are worthless. They will die a horrible zero death later today. We'll watch for that. Now, I'm assuming my quotes are updating right now. I see the 800s at 45-cent bid and the 825s at 390 bid, although that might be inaccurate because of the volatility since on this trade. Let's say, Alberto Savage, stay in our zone, cover calls and cash secured puts. Take it all. Giddy up, everybody. Well done. Those of you doing the cash secured puts on SoFi, $7 puts are available to write. January 25, January 26. You can do 10s if you want. I'd do 2026s if I were doing 10s. Take the cash. GameStop, 1031. You can do cash secured puts there. On Tesla, however you want to play it. You can do covered calls. You can do cash secured puts, or you can do poor man covered calls on Tesla. It's totally your call. It's a question of can you get the strikes, the right strikes and the right prices. Savage Wall Street, and good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. I think I'll sell covered calls on everything today. That's what I think I'm going to do. Just taking money off the table. 149.55 on Tesla, down 38 cents. Apple down 114 at the moment. Not a lot happening there. Pfizer is green. Cisco is green. Microsoft is up. Even the Trump stock is up. IBM is up. HPQ higher. Where Home Depot is up. Goldman is higher. Boeing is up. Target, JP Morgan, Costco, Walmart, all gaining. American Airlines, AMC, DraftKings, Royal Caribbean, they're all higher. They're all green here, moving along with this Dow, which is now ahead 180 points. The Dow up 180. ME at 53.8. NVIDIA 840.40, down 630. SoFi 724, up 11 now. GameStop up 2 cents. Rocket Lab up a penny and a half. AI up 30 cents. Welcome all to the show and the option expiry day today. This is it. The night of nights. Turn on the lights. No more rehearsing or nursing apart. We know every part by heart. Overture. Hit the lights. You might know the words more than I do. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Giddy up, kids. There's money in them there hills to be had. And we say thank you. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for joining me today from wherever you are. Fabulous. 182 gain on the Dow Jones. Gotta love that action. All right. Keep an eye on these NVIDIA options. I'm most curious on how they are they faring this morning, knowing that out of the money contracts will be absolutely worthless as each minute and hour goes by this morning. We're now back to a 31-cent bid on the 800s. They backed off. The 825s are now down to 227, and they're backing off. You can still theoretically do a credit spread on the 800 and 825s that expire today. You can do these credit spreads. I think you can. And you can take $1.10, $1.20 off the street if you dare believe that the NVIDIA shares will not go below 825 today. You could let them expire tonight and just say, thanks. You can do this. You can do an 810 790 spread and probably bring in 50 cents. You could probably do an 810 780 spread and bring in 55 cents. An 815 right will get you almost $1, and you can buy 790s or something for 15 cents. Clear 85 cents on a contract that expires today on NVIDIA. There's still premiums out there on NVIDIA. Just saying, that's, you got a couple grand lying around. You might pull a few of those off. Got 10 grand, right by them. Totally up to you how you want to play this. Welcome all to the show. We're at 837.46 now, 925 on NVIDIA. If the shares pop to 845 today, then these spreads you're doing now will be worth nothing in an hour and a half, 2 hours. By lunch, they'll be zeros. If the stock goes up $5-10, these spreads I'm talking about will be zeros. Up to you. It's totally okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Susan Shop says, Alex, please, I'm not in the same league as Alberto. I'm in the learning stage like most of us here. I tend to take money off the table when I see it, and then I write newer, further behind the stock. Splitter, I have a feeling ME won't climb a lot today, and then we continue next week. Well, you might be right, and you might be wrong. 54.9 is where we're at right now, up 4 cents. We'll see. I think it's going to go higher, period. If it's today, it's today. If it's Monday, it's Monday. If it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday. But when it happens, it's going higher. I'm thinking $1.50 to $2. That's where I'm thinking. If you want to take this thing out, that's what it's going to cost you. That's what I think. But that's me. You have your own opinion. It's okay. It's all okay. Everyone's happy. 127 gain on the Dow. 835 again on NVIDIA, giving you a spread opportunity. If you want to make a wager on some spreads, there might be some opportunities there. I don't know. We'll find out as the minutes roll by and today's contracts expire at the bell. We're at 722 on SoFi, up 9. GameStop down a penny. Rocket Lab up 3. AI up 20. ME at 54.1, up 3.5. Dow up 135 now. That is where we're at. The 800 puts that died today, 41 to 43. The 825s that died today, 279, 295 right now. So there is a $2.30 spread available for 825 800s that died today on NVIDIA. Do you have faith the stock will not drop more than $10 from here for the rest of the day? 835 is where we're at. That's what you got to ask yourself. Now, you want to play that game, or do you want to play I'll write the 810s for 89 cents, and I'll buy the 780s for 13 cents. I'll make 70 cents, 65 cents, instead of 2 something, but way less risk. There you go. Up to you, folks. You decide how you want to play this one out. Alberto, Susan, there's no correct way, but there's always our way. Shift scenarios depending on values, 3-6 month contracts. I'm now selling covered calls with auto buybacks set at 50% profits. You got this. There you go. Exactly. Exciting stuff for everybody here, however you want to do it. Giddy up, kids. Well done. 835.25 on NVIDIA, 836.41 now on NVIDIA. All right. Rocket Lab up a penny. AI up 19. Spire up 7. The Adobe down $2 at 471.15. We've got Apple down $1.77. Tesla down 130. Enphase down 23. AMD down 182. Netflix down 44.28. Put contracts, put credit spreads on Netflix around $500, 480 to 500s. Good for 4 weeks or less. Might be entertaining. Might be worth your while to consider. Something to go look for. What else is happening? Unity down a penny. Google down $1. Moderna's up. Cisco's up. Pfizer is higher. Microsoft down 154. IBM up 93. Amazon down $1. Home Depot up 126. Yeah, $4 gain on Goldman Sachs today, 407 now. Yeah, we got movement here. Welcome everyone to the program and to the day's events. 147-point gain on the Dow. Seems to be willing to back up a little and then climb again. Back up a little and climb again. That's what might be going on. Okay, everybody, welcome to the show. 840 on NVIDIA. 840, just jumped $5. So yeah, there you go. Down $6. NVIDIA, 840.67, going for 841 now on NVIDIA. A buy wave just came into the stock. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious, isn't this fun? Isn't this just a good old party time here, watching options expiring on the last day? It's something else. Man, oh man, are we watching all kinds of action here. The Dow up 149, NASDAQ down 55, S&P unchanged. That's what I'm getting. I think we're up 164 on the Dow now. The 800s are 56 cents bid as of 10 minutes ago. Something tells me that's not the case anymore. The 825s were 350 10 minutes ago. So the spread was almost $3 on the 800, 825s dying today. That close. That's how high it went. We're at 838 right now in the stock, 839.50. So you gamblers out there, you can play a $2,500 spread on NVIDIA. Bring in $3. Dies today. Will it die worthless? It's all yours. Yeah. Okay. Splitter. I buckled up at 427 ME shares in total on 2 portfolios. Grabbed another 60 at 53.9. Right now it's 54.2 on ME. The ME volume, by the way, this morning, 4.9 million so far at the moment, and it's higher. And NVIDIA, 838.30 is where we're at. Susan Bruce, look at NVIDIA prices for next week, April 19. Wow. Wow. April, no, next week is not the 19, 18, 20, April 26th. You can write 820s to receive 1447s and buy 800s for 805. That is a $6 spread on a $20 spread. That's right. That is correct for next Friday. Yeah, that's right. The 26th. Oops, that's right. Oh, wow. Yeah, no kidding. Next Friday, all kinds of opportunities on NVIDIA. Now, you want to go lower than that for protection, you certainly can. You could go to 800s to 780s, 790s to 770s, 770s to 750s, 750 to 730s, 750 to 725, 700s to 710s. Up to you how far you want to do this. But there's some premiums available on this very volatile NVIDIA stock. Yeah. Is it oversold at 838 or not? It got to 974. $140 below that price. We're approaching 15% below the high. 20% or low, that's a bear market. 10 to 20% is correction. So are we maxing out the correction on NVIDIA on option expiry Friday? Are we going to bump up to 880 on Monday, Tuesday of next week on NVIDIA again? I don't know. But if you write 800 and 820s, for these kinds of premiums that Susan's talking about right here, and the stock jumps to 880 next Monday with 4 days to go, those contracts are not going to be anywhere near these prices. How about them out? Kind of fun, isn't it? I like this game. Yes, we're up 4.5 on Rocket Lab. We're up 26 on AI. GameStop down 2. SoFi up 11. 842 on NVIDIA. 842 down 460, 430 a share. We're only down 430 a share in NVIDIA. ME 54.3, and the Dow up 183 points. Oh, isn't this fun today? Oh, my. Let's get another update on those contracts that die today. Let's see what we have. I'm 10 minutes behind, so bear with me. If you've got live quotes, you're ahead of me on all of this. Congratulations, everybody. 841, 842 is where the stock is at right now. Could it go green? Yeah, any moment. Sure, it could. It could drop 5. It could go up 5. Yeah, sure it can. The 800s are now 40 to 43 cents. The 825s are 256 to 263. We're down to a 215 spread now on this thing from the $3 mark just 3 minutes ago. Yes. Amazing, everybody. Just amazing. Oh, man. The 770s are 10 cents. 780s are 15 cents. The 790s are 22 cents. The 800s are 40 cents. And we're at 841.82, down 565 on the session right now. Patman, yo, I'm here. Welcome, Patman. Welcome all to the channel and the program today. Great to have you here. 54.7 now on the 54.9 on ME. We're going up again. We might be pushing 55 on ME again. The volume is definitely in the 5 million range. 5.1 million on ME. The buying is coming in. More buying than selling. It's going higher. 55. Here it goes. ME is on its way. It'll break 60. It could break 75 today. It could go to $1 today. It could. Any kind of rumor of an offer coming at any time from Ann or anyone else, this thing will pop over $1 immediately. It's 80-cent cash value per share, just so you know. Welcome all to the program, and thank you for popping through here and joining me. It has been a most interesting opening session so far. We're 30 minutes into the market. 30 minutes. Thank you, all of you who have hit the thumbs up button for me to give us a little momentum here. I appreciate you. If you can find it, please nail it. Don't let Strickland catch you in the hallway without giving us a thumbs up, please. Don't let Strickland get you. He never had hair. He's handing out pink slips right now. 147 is the thumbs up meter. 53 away from 200. That's a number we strive for every single day. 200 thumbs ups or more. Hit that thing for me, please. 722 on SoFi. We're up 9. We're up a penny on GameStop. We're up 6 on Rocket Lab, 361. We're up 30 on AI. NVIDIA, 838, 22. 54.9 to 55 on ME. Dow's up 169, folks. Giddy on up, everybody, and thank you for joining me today. What a fun day on NVIDIA puts. Even with the stock down, puts are dropping, especially the ones that died today. They are running out of time. Next week, the April 26th puts, those are interestingly priced. There's some opportunities here to do some really good rollovers. If you've got, $820, $800 puts dying today, and you could roll over to next week with a $6 credit, as much as that. For a while there, we saw that. Wow, what a neat rollover that is. That is a smart move. And if you can do 10 rollovers where you add $4 in credit per rollover, that's 400 times 10. That's $4,000 more in your account right now. Does that replace paychecks for any of you out there? Wow, fantastic stuff. Cool, very cool. We're up 3 on GameStop, up 6.5 on Rocket Lab. AI just jumped. We're up 44 cents now. NVIDIA, 838.25, waiting to see what direction she wants to go. 54.2 on ME, up 3.7 cents. It's going to be taken over. That's the deal. It's going to go out. It's going to move that market higher than $1. 181 gain on the Dow. I'm just saying. 181 gain on the Dow. Okay. Here we go. We're up a point on S&P. We're down 66 on NASDAQ. Oil down 12 cents a barrel. Alrighty. Righty. Oh, my. Welcome, everyone, to the show. Up 6 cents on GameStop. We're climbing. We're up 7 on Rocket Lab. We're climbing. We're up 35 on AI. 838.20 on NVIDIA, and 52.1 on ME. SoFi 720 up 7, Dow up 174. Holding most of these gains today on the big indexes here, and we're going green little by little by little. We seem to be turning green on these indexes here, bit by bit. 838 on NVIDIA stock right now. We're green on S&P. We're still red on Nasdaq. Oil down 10 cents per barrel. Okay, everyone. Okay. Got a message yesterday from somebody who watches my show. I don't know if this person is here. I don't know their real. I know their real name. I don't know their YouTube name. But someone sent me an email yesterday asking for how do I acquire 15 of your classes using the sale. I tried to reply with emails, but they kept coming back to me as undeliverable. So I couldn't make it work. So in any event, those of you who actually want to get 15 classes instead of 5 for the price of 4, you want to get 15 for the price of 12. Simple. Just multiply that $5.99 number times 3, and then make a PayPal payment for that amount. So $17.99.97 U.S. funds. Make that to PayPal.com. Bruce Frommer, Traveling with Bruce. And then send me an email with the description of what classes you want. Now, use another email address if possible, because whatever email address you tried didn't work. Now, I think the individual tried to send me an email using a phone, and I couldn't respond to it. My phone wouldn't let me do it. My computer wouldn't let me do it. I could not do a reply. I tried on Gmail. I tried on Outlook. I couldn't do it. Whoa, undeliverable. So, do try and let me know, and I will attempt to get you your classes. And it may be another little trick here, just so we help ourselves. If any of you out there are sending me a private email and you're looking for links and classes, or we're having trouble connecting, but I can read your email, but I can't get back to you, send me your phone number when you send me an email. I'll call you. I'll just pick up the phone and give you a call, and we'll figure it out together over the phone as to what the heck we have to do. Okay. All right. There you go. There's a way we can make this work. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the show. All right. Okay. 838.14, 836.22. We're all over the place on NVIDIA. Credit spreads available for today, for next Friday. Oh my, the one after that. Oh baby. Put credit spreads. There's some good ones here. You can go 100 behind this market. You can go 150 behind the market if you go a month out. Up to you. How close to the fire do you want to get? But there are some spreads available here. Giddy up. Man, something to take advantage of. So those of you who want to quit your day jobs. And again, if you can write 5 of these credit spreads, or 10 or 15 or 20, some of you out there I know can do 20 or 30 of these credit spreads. You can bring in $3 net on 30 credit spreads. That's $9,000. Thank you very much. There's $9,000 in your account right now. Fold your arms and let the depreciation make you money. There are some of you I know who are doing 50 of these, and you're bringing in like $15,000, and you know there are only 15 trading days until these die, and you know it's $1,000 a day of depreciation, 5 days a week. And you also are very well aware of the fact you don't make $1,000 a day at work. You never have, and you never will. And so $1,000 a day coming in, there are people quitting day jobs around here saying, sayonara, pal. There are people here who are retired who never knew they could do this, are now writing credit spreads, bringing in these kinds of returns, and they're in their RVs. And they're touring Canada and America in their RVs, having a wonderful time, knowing they're making more money from their spreads than they're spending to live. They're getting richer every day rather than poorer from their retirement account. Well done. Those of you who have wanted to travel the world and have never been able to do it, you promised yourself you would do this. You promised yourself you would go back to Europe. You would go to Asia. You would go to Australia. You promised yourself you'd go to the Andes. You said you'd see the pyramids. Whatever you pledged to yourself years ago, and it never happened. And here you are sitting around with 40, 50, 60, 70,000 bucks. That's getting you 3, 4, 5% returns, which is pure crap. Losing to inflation. You found me. I don't know how, but you found me. And you're watching my classes. You're doing a one-on-one with me. And you realize, my God, I can do 35 credit spreads on NVIDIA, 150 behind the market. And I can bring in 7, 8, 9,000 a month in premium. And I can travel the world the way I travel. I spend 5,000 a month traveling. I spend 3,000 a month traveling. I spend 2,500 a month. That's all I spend when I travel. I travel cheap, and I could make 7,000 a month doing credit spreads and travel at 3,000 a month. I can come home with more money in the bank than when I left. I can be gone for 6 months. I can be gone for 8 months to multiple countries. Uncle Bruce, you have changed my life, man. This is, you have freed me away from this god awful job I have. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Yes, welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to a new normal. Welcome to an alternate lifestyle. Doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter what inflation is. It doesn't matter what interest rates are. It doesn't matter. Work the credit spreads and just bring in the cash flow from a source that you never thought you had. It was always there. It was always available to you. No one bothered to tell you at your office. No one bothered at your bank. No one bothered at the hedge fund or the ETF company you invested with. No one told you at your brokerage office. No relative bothered to tell you. No former coworker. Nobody. You found it here. You found out that you can write options. Even you can write stock options. You had no idea you could do this, and it's legal. Yes, it's very legal. You're now in the world of what the hedge funds are doing. By billions of dollars, you're doing it in hundreds and thousands, and it's changing everything because the first 10 grand coming in just changes everything. The next 10 grand coming in, whoa! The world has changed. Welcome to this party. Why not try this game? You've tried everything else. Have you tried to be an Amway seller? Did you try to become a, I don't know, did you try to sell soap? Did you try to do some digital online marketing something once? Did you buy, I don't know, did you try some get rich quick scheme doing, I don't know what, but you had to put up 10 grand first? Have you got a closet full of garbage that you can't get rid of that you bought because you tried to make money doing something else? Why don't you do this? Option trading, credit spread writing, covered call writing, cash secured put writing. Why don't you do this with investments you either have or you can adjust, and you're in full control of, and you don't have to drive anywhere. You don't have to fly anywhere. You don't have to buy merchandise sight unseen to try to resell it. You don't have to pay people to advertise your product for you and hope it works out. Yeah, you can do all of this with one of these. You can go walk the dog in your local park. You can go walk your dog to a local coffee shop with this in your pocket. Your account is with you wherever you go, and you can monitor your trades anywhere, anytime. Talk about game changer. Travel the world with one of these. All you need is internet. You're in business, man. Wherever you are, you're in business. Welcome to the party, everybody. It's great to have you here. Brian, number 159, thumbs up. Good morning. I ended up closing some small positions yesterday, and I bought 1,000 shares of NE at 52 cents. When the deal is finally complete, let's say for $1.25, do your shares get bought from you automatically through your broker? Yes. Yeah. It's automatically through the broker. When the deal is done and it's voted on and it's approved by the directors and it's voted on by the shareholders, the money will be transferred into your account directly at your brokerage firm. They'll handle it all. You don't have to do anything. Yeah. Easy peasy, baby. Alberto, whoa, wait a minute. Uncle Bruce, slow down your roll. I need Flint soaps, etc. Oh, by the way, Brian, another thing to remember. If a takeover offer happens and 2 or 3 bids come in or whatever, and his stock doesn't go over 125 or doesn't go over 150, you can sell anytime you want in the open market. It's still trading until it doesn't trade. And you can just say, well, it's at 148, but if I take the offer, I'll get 150. You might say, oh, screw this. I'll just sell at 148. I'm out of here. And whoever buys it off me, you can submit it with your broker. I'm moving on, and you can always do that. So you're not locked in, not at all. Yeah. Slayer, in the best case, you have no one to sell something and can get enough while drinking somewhere in a hot place an ice cold margarita. You see, there you go. You're sitting in a warm climate, and you're at an all inclusive resort, and you're on a lounger, and you're trading your contracts from a lounger in a resort hotel that has internet, and you're managing your portfolio from an all-inclusive resort, or you're on a cruise ship, or you're driving an RV across Australia. Whatever you want to be doing, wherever you want to be doing it, you are in business with this. You're not working for someone else. You're working for you. Nice. Oh, that's exciting stuff. This is cool. Okay. The Savage of Wall Street. I sold 28 AI $25 covered calls for January 25. Now AI is sitting here at 21.16 right now. Okay, so he sold 28 covered calls January 25 for 330. He sold 2 AI 2750 covered calls for Jan 25 for 305. I bought back 10 Unity 30s expiring May for 35 cents and bought 10 Unity July's. What's this? 10 to sell 30s for 320. Waiting to sell 10 more. Brian saying that's a very busy morning you got going on right there. What else is this here? Splayer, I've just seen the road nomad lately at the Mexican border drinking margaritas. I'm so jealous about that RV life. Alex, the premium on this Tesla 150 is ridiculous. $1,000 for an at the money put for 4 weeks. Can't roll down for a profit unless I look at August. I'm folding my arms. Absolutely, fold your arms. Don't do anything. You're fine. You're fine. Probably in 10 years, I'll drive myself with my Degas in the back and phone full of cash here. Dude, just think if you have stink bed set, you don't even have to lean in the chair and you can stay, lateral here. Just get an extra long straw. You don't have to sit up. Put in your good till canceled buyback orders and just relax. Look at that NVIDIA, 827. It's 820. It's down $19. These 825s are going up, aren't they? Bigger spread yet again. Do you want to play this game that expires in 5 hours? Wow. 826.82 is the price of NVIDIA right now. 827, down $19 at the moment. The 800s are 30-cent bid as of 10 minutes ago. The 825s are 212 bid as of 10 minutes ago. What a crazy market. Maybe next week's are the way to go on spreads. Yes, maybe next week's. Get some nice spread. Alex Splayer, we need some photos of these famous Degas on the Discord, please. Show us what these things look like. Oh my. 52 cents on ME right now, up 1.5. The ME volume this morning is showing 7 million. 7 million shares. Low of the day, 49.9. Didn't last long there. We're back to 52. Like I said, this thing is a bargoon down here. No question in my mind now. We now know this is going to be taken over. It is going to be bought up. The question is, at what price does it go out at? And is it in a couple of days, in the next week? The takeover offers coming from whom and for how much? But the company is worth 80 cents a share cash. So under 80 cents, this is a bargain. This is a giveaway under 80. It's going to have to be more than that. I'm thinking $2. I'm thinking $2. I might be wrong. It might be $4, but I'm thinking $2. Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Splayer, at least customized RVs are expensive. Next year, Portugal first. Splayer, I will post something later in the nerdiness section. If any of you want to join the Discord group, the chat group, let me know. Become a Gold Eagle member of this channel. Send me a private email and just say, Uncle Bruce, I'm a Gold Eagle member. I'd like to become a member of the Discord chat group that hangs out after you're off the air and they talk to each other all the time. I will get you info to become a member of that. Okay, so let me know, and we'll try to guide you in that direction. All right. Congratulations. Then you too can see the nerdiness section that Spire's talking about and the photos that he'll post for you. There you go. 155 gain on the Dow at this moment in time. All right. 829 on NVIDIA now, a little better. The 800s are 28 to 29. The 825s are 207, 199 to 207. And they're the next in line to go in the money. The 830s that are in the money, they're a buck in the money. They're 305 to 320. They still have depreciation. 835s that are in the money by about $6. They are they? Hang on. 835s are in the money. Right. They are showing a 460, 480 bid ask, but that is behind. That is 10 minutes ago. They're higher than that now. They are worth $6 now. Well, at 826, 835s are worth $8, so they're trading at over 8. I would imagine the 830s are probably trading at over 4.5 to 5 right now. The 825s might be going for $2.50 right now, 2.5, 3. Again, my quotes are behind at the moment, and they always are behind because I don't have live trading on these because I don't trade. Okay, BW Apple, a 2-year chart is at a major SP in the 165.40 range. Support could turn to resistance. It tried to fall back at the end of October 23, right before the 27-week epic rise in the Dow S&P. Rugman of reality. We'll see how this plays out. Savage of Wall Street. I just rolled 10 Unity July 30 covered calls to January 25 for 265 a contract more. More money in the bag. Got to have cash available just in case a nasty wave breaks out. So rolling forward in time for more cash is what is going on here with Savage of Wall Street. Alrighty. 825.33, 824.73 on NVIDIA. We are now under the 825 level. We were at 905 3 days ago. You think we're a little oversold on NVIDIA right now? But we are. We are, and that's what we have. 824 right now. 824.18. The 800s, I still show at 26, 27 cents a share. I am wondering how accurate that quote really is. Again, I am behind because in the last 10 minutes, we have seen a drop off to 823.59 on NVIDIA. So my 800s, these 800s, 825s could be a bit higher yet, but I can't tell you the actual values this second. Maybe some of you can tell me. There you go. Zed, is there a credit spread on GameStop you could suggest? Not one that I'm aware of, but those of you out there, you may want to take a look and tell Zed Estate what credit spread would you suggest? Is there one for GameStop that could be done? Is there a put that could be written on GameStop and a call on a put to be purchased going forward a few months that might make any sense? Anyone have any thoughts on that? Who knows? 1034 on GameStop. We're up 3 cents. SoFi's up 5 cents. The Dow up 149. ME is at 51.8. NVIDIA 822.98. Trying to find the bottom. It's trying to find its bottom trade. I don't know what the bottom trade will be for NVIDIA, but 822 is now been registered. We're down $23 a share. I think it's ridiculous that we're down here, but we're down here. That is all I can say. The 800s are still showing 26.27. The 825s 193 to 2. They're worth about $1 something right now. 823.39. They're up $1.40. At 824.75, they're worth 25 cents. I don't know what price is accurate at the moment. Alrighty. Let's go. BW says Spider is over a really, really big gap. There is also a nice one waiting for it down at 483. For your information, from 500, a 15% correction would put this solidly under 470. Small caps being rotated into still, and I don't know what else he's saying there. We'll wait. Brian, sell cash secured puts on GameStop. There's the answer. Savage Wall Street and NVIDIA is going to 700s, maybe 600s. That's what he thinks. Splair, maybe Paramount is a suggestion with a similar price to GameStop and enough call volume, but it's only the first that I have in mind at the $10 per share range. 720 on SoFi, GameStop 1035, Rocket Lab 357, AI 2119 up 32, Nvidia 824.60, 823. Nvidia now back to 823-ish range. The low of trade 820.12. We're up $3 from the low at the moment on Nvidia. 52.6 on ME, climbing a little bit. Right there, okay. Vladi SMC lost 135 in less than an hour, apparently. Brian, June $10 strike, GameStop cash kit puts are going for 134. So you can write a $1,000 put credit spread or a put cash kit put on GameStop and receive 134 back for June. This is April 19. This is a 2-month deal for 13.4% on your money. As long as the stock stays over 10, you keep all 134. Interesting. JR, Uncle Bruce, maybe you covered this already, but for the noobs, when setting an iron condor, is it a good strategy to manage the put and call sides separately and pull money off the table as the stock moves up and down? Yeah, that can be a way to go. It depends on your platform and how they view the trade, but you can set each one separately and then deal with them separately. I like the freedom of that, I have to admit. Splair, by the way, it has a stable $10 to $14 range. I guess he's talking about Paramount in hypes. $14 is a lot, and when it drops, we're not going below 10. Reminds me about GameStop lately. Savage of Wall Street, not going to write any SoFi today. I'm going to write 150 covered calls the day of earnings, though. I'm going to write the crap out of some 8, 9s, and 10s, says Savage. Of course, if it goes to $13, he'll write 12s, 13s, and 15s. I mean, he'll do them. Savage is very accommodating. He's very kind. He loves gamblers. He treats them with respect, but he takes their money. He does do that. That's one thing I like about Savage of Wall Street. He takes gamblers' money all the time. 817 on NVIDIA. 817 on NVIDIA. Down 28.94. I don't know why. Is this this stock thing, this SMC thing? Is that the reason? I don't know. SMC. Oh, someone's knocking. When someone's knocking, don't bother rocking. Or how does that work? I don't know what that means.
I think it's something along those lines.
Auntie Jen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to have you here. Super Micro Computer Incorporated, SMCI, is $794 a share, down $134. And it's plunging in early market trading. We don't know why. They're announcing third quarter fiscal earnings on April the 30th. So I don't know what to make of it at all. SMCI down to now $798. The 52-week high is $1,229. This stock is off $430 a share, approximately, since the high. And I'm going to take a look at when was the high. That was in March. It was March 13 or so. This is April 19th, so 5 weeks ago. This stock has dropped $400 in 5 weeks. Is this affecting NVIDIA? Why would NVIDIA be affected by this? Connection, so I don't know. But that's the story. It's now 802.73. The low has been, on the day. Where am I here? Here I am. The low is 790. It's now 802. It's come back $12. But it is off 125 right now. SMCI. M says this is an ATM machine. Now, do you want to write credit spreads on that? 200 behind the market, maybe? Jen is just laughing.
It just spews money.
It spews money. Spews money. JR says, give them nothing.
That's right.
BW is saying that that earnings season equal lowered guidance, equal lowered expectations, equal lowered markets, equal millions of bag holders in a debt-laden society. Next 5 years going to be nuts, in my opinion. JR says, give them nothing. JR says, hello, Auntie Jen. Nice to see ya.
Hi, JR.
Here are people saying hi to you. We have
That's right.
Stuart. We have Richard Carlin.
Hi, Stu.
Flair.
Hi, Richie.
We have
Guten Tag, Sven.
we have all kinds of people. Vladdy is saying SMC is creating basically the package for chips for NVIDIA. BW is saying Amazon down, Microsoft down, Apple at a crux, and Netflix disappoints, and chip makers, chip tooling machine makers are pointing to the economies of the world stink, and logistics going to smack prices huge. Okay, so there you go. 796 on SMC. Well, he's saying it, isn't it? 819 on NVIDIA. 819 on NVIDIA, down $26. Wow. It's over. I think it's a little oversold. I think a little too much. But then there's margin accounts out there probably getting smacked with SMC. Can you imagine how many margin accounts got whacked at 1,200, 1,100, 1,000, 900, 800, now 797? Yeah, I can imagine. Serious margin account pressure, and that's probably hitting NVIDIA, just an echo effect, which means buy opportunity or time to write a credit spread on NVIDIA around 700, 680, 700, 720, 680 range. Might be a perfect time to write credit spreads out till May 17 if you want, or next Friday. The Friday after that, there's opportunity in them there hills. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What about this? What about all of this? Oh my gosh, we're up 140 on the Dow, despite all the craziness out there. Dow's up 140. ME 52.8. It's going higher. Okay. SoFi 716 up 3. GameStop down 3, Rocket Lab up 1.3, AI up 26 cents. There you go.
Not much for most of it.
Alex, good morning, Anti-Gen. Beach Boy, Anti-Gen is in the house. Now, these guys, behind, when you're not here, behind your back, they're talking. They won't admit to this, but I know this is what's going on.
Okay.
But behind your back,
yes,
as soon as you walk out the door, they start talking about a cruise.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. They're talking about getting together.
But they don't need to come. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're implying? Is that what you're inferring?
Blink twice if you're in trouble. No. What happens is they hear you leaving and then they forget. They forgot the topic that they wanted to talk to you about a cruise. I'm accusing them of talking behind your back. I'm just riling everybody up. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone's awake around here. That's what I'm saying. So they're curious about going on a cruise, a stock markets with Bruce Cruise and Anti-Gen and having a good time. Yeah.
Bruce Cruise.
A Bruce Cruise. And the big T is saying, Anti-Gen, it's time to get that grabber out again and pinch his ear. You see.
Yeah, because he's too far away.
I'm too far away. We're up 186 on the Dow. ME at 53, going higher on ME.
The cruise would be so much fun.
That would be a lot of fun. We're at 822 on NVIDIA. We're climbing again from 817. The low on NVIDIA was 815, and we're now at 822. $7 snapback rally. Wow, just wow. 822 on NVIDIA down. Still down 24.59 on NVIDIA. SoFi 718, GameStop 1030 down a penny, Rocket Lab up 2, AI up 34. Okay, so Alex laughing out loud. Nobody's going if you're not coming in. There will be no cruise unless you're coming along.
Cruise. That's right.
BW learning options. You learn to see the markets differently. Margin accounts are bad for business. SMCI made Waldorf and Mortimer Duke Holdings losses pale in comparison. Play in margin, you get burned. There you have it, Beach Boy. I recommend shock treatment for this guy.
Is that
Splair? Splair. Unfortunately, in my case, there's too much motion sickness for cruises. I got to see the road, baby. I got to see the road.
No, now
there you go.
I got to tell you, this guy cannot swim in the ocean. It makes him seasick.
That's true.
He is the king of seasick.
Although I love to wade in and I'm 10 feet out. I'm just Why
you
I'm
can't-
happy.
You can't
But
float. You can't
Further
do
out,
that.
I'm not
No.
a happy guy.
He
But on
feeds the fish.
a big ship, I'm fine.
He's fine.
I'm fine.
I think I get a little more of the wooey tummy the first day than you do.
Yeah, no, I do fine.
And when I say wooey tummy,
Wooey tummy.
it's so little.
Well, instead of 8 beers, it's 6. You know, so wooey tummy. You know.
Oh, you gotta acclimate.
Oh, you gotta acclimate to it. That's true. You gotta get used to it. 819 on Nvidia, 819.62 down $27 a share. Unbelievable, just unbelievable. But it is what it is, and that's what it's doing. Now let's take a look at these.
Everybody's
825 and 800 put contracts that died today.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, 820 now. Again, 820 on the stock.
Yeah, that's right. Today is Friday.
Today's option expiry Friday.
Oh,
here we go, kids. Here we go. Looking to see what these 800 and 825 contracts are doing. Here we go. The 800s are showing 71 to 75 cents. They're out of the money by 20 bucks. The 825s are $4.80 to $5. Again, 5 minutes ago. So the 825s are right now $3.70 in the money, and they're trading at 5. And the 800s that are out of the money are trading at 71 cents. So the spread is showing 470 right now is the spread, roughly. Or 410, pardon me, 410 spread for contracts that die today, but the 825s are in the money,
yes.
$4. So that's your spread. So you're gambling the spread. Now, if you go 820 to 800, you're talking 330 bid and a 71 cent bid. And there's 260 credit. Those are both out of the money. They died today. But the market is right at 820 right now. Isn't this fun? Or is it unbelievable? Let's go here. Let's go. Yeah, this patch works wonder, says Depeche. Yes, the scopolamine patch behind the ears. We see people on ships with those.
Oh yeah, you do.
Dude, well, are you starting in the middle of the ocean? I mean, most people would struggle with that. Stuart, cruise is my best way to travel. The big T, seasickness lasts about 2 weeks or so. Just take a longer cruise and you'll be fine most of the time. Zed Estate, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, Zed. No, the worst part is when you go on one of those long cruises, when you get off, you feel like an old-timey pirate that you're walking
You're
silly.
Yeah. It's true.
You're waiting for the sidewalk to come up and meet your foot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good information to consider. Maybe with a Dijon sitter and enough ginger in my backpack, I would try it once for a few days to test how it is on a big ship. This sounds like an excuse to disappear for 2 to 3 months, though. Oh. Brian, ME options are pretty well non-existent now, says Brian. BW, one thing you learn here, you get humble. At first, you are inquisitive. Then you get cocky. Then you get smacked by reality. Don't overextend. Don't get into risk you cannot manage. BW, WS doesn't care about you or your feelings. It's just because you got to learn to fold your arms. And it's the best weapon ever. That's right. Lorraine, Beach Boy, good afternoon. Beach Boy, anyone mentioned lemon pie and Jameson by the pool yet?
See?
Anyone? Depeche, yes.
A glass with some ice cubes in it, a little splash of brown in there. Oh, yeah.
See, Depeche, yes. Ginger candy and green apples helps too. There you go.
And green apples.
Green apples, see. 151 gain on the Dow, 52.9 on ME, 814 on Nvidia. We're down again, $32. SoFi, 718, down, up a nickel. GameStop, up 3. Rocket Lab, up a penny. AI, up 25 cents. This SMCI thingy, I'm just going to edit my watch list and bring it up here so I can follow it.
Yeah.
You like those sound effects? I love those sound effects.
The shifting was great. So smooth.
Okay, the SMCI is a $797.89, down $130 a share. The SMCI low of the day, $790.55. We have not re-hit that low. It just hit 800 a share, so it's improving. Now, will that improve Nvidia? Because Nvidia is 816.77, and Nvidia, the low was 812. So we got to 812, we're now 817. And the SMCI was down to 790. It's 801. So now SMCI is coming up. will that mean NVIDIA will go up? Because
right.
it's sort of going in a sympathy move here.
Because there's people out there right now who are just share buyers, and they're going, "Ooh, is it on sale? It looks like it's on sale.
Deal.
Do you think it'll go on a better sale?
Can I get
Should I
it?
buy it now?"
What should I do? Now, JR, the big ships don't rock and roll very much. I
No.
take I take Bonine instead of Dramamine. It doesn't have the drowsy effect like Dramamine has.
Yeah.
Kaiser Trip, SMCI is a large BTC holder. Okay. Lorraine, 166 thumbs up. Uncle Bruce, crossed my name of the cruise or off the cruise. I'm afraid of water. I almost drowned, plus other thoughts. There you go. Lorraine is up.
There you go.
BW,
Sorry about that, Lorraine.
reach out and touch faith. 80s emo hair bands, nothing better.
Go on a Bon Jovi cruise.
Oh, the big T. Next problem, land sickness. Splair. I have ginger capsules and herbal cases, mush mints, kush mints against on bus drivers, so it's really handable in that case for sure. Depeche. Just saw them 10 times on tour. Depeche Mode is still going strong. How about that? How about that? There you go. Okay,
is it still them?
Who knows? Okay, the SMCI is 801.84, and NVIDIA 816, 816.66. That's what we see on those two right now. SoFi 716, GameStop 1029, and over at Rocket Lab up a penny. Those are some of the quotes.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. There it is. Yeah, fun times. 801.84 on SMCI, 816 on NVIDIA. And it's a wild, wild morning. It's option expiry Friday. These stocks.
That's right. All bets are off.
These stocks can get rid of half those losses in no time.
Yeah.
When there's a flip the other way, watch out. But don't know. 51.9 on ME. The volume on 23andMe now. The volume 7.5 million, almost 7.6 million. That's what we have at the moment. We're up 129 on the Dow. And we're still +3 on SoFi.
There you
That's
go.
our story. Yeah.
That's the story, and we're sticking to it, man.
Yeah, man, we're sticking to it. I was telling everybody the problem we were having yesterday with one of our viewers was trying to send me an email about buying 15 classes. And
was it the wrong email?
We don't know. I don't know the answer to this question.
He's probably a lurker.
I've not mentioned the person's name, but I've mentioned what they were trying to do. And hopefully they understand who it is. The person that was trying to buy 15 classes yesterday, you wanted to know how to do it. So hopefully that'll work. If you send me another email, because I did get your original email. I just can't respond to it. I don't know why.
Do it to your email at home.
Well, no. Do me an email and send me your phone number. I'll call you. And we'll talk on the phone. I'll call. Okay, we'll try that way.
My people will call your people.
We'll do what we can.
Do we have people?
We have people. Don't know. TJ, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Farmer. I think BTC is Bitcoin. Thank you. Alberto, Auntie Jen, how you doing?
Alberto, how you doing?
VIX is on the rise. Someone didn't hide the little blue pill.
How you doing?
VIX is on the rise. Splair, understandable, Lorraine. Thumbs, I think it's anyways only something to forget anything, but there's other areas in the world we can reach the same target safe.
That's right.
It's true. It's all good.
My mother nearly drowned when she was 5, and they never put her back in the water, so she had a real healthy fear of water.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
For the rest of her life.
Oh, look at that SMCI, 808 now. 808.77. So NVIDIA now 817.17. So it's improving a bit. Nothing great. The NVIDIA low of the day is 812.81. We're at 817.17. So, not it's $4 something better. But this SMCI is 808.01 after hitting 790. So it's come back $18. Still down 120 though on the session, so it's improving over SMC. The question is on NVIDIA, will it catch any kind of a buy wave?
Right.
Is it a delayed reaction? Will NVIDIA people want to see SMCI break 820 on that SMCI first and then get back into NVIDIA at the 820, 825, 830? I mean, I don't know. What can I say?
We don't know.
Susan Shops, you got to be quick to do these rolls, but I did it. I rolled my 6 April 26 NVIDIA, 805, 825 to June.
Okay.
770, 795 for a 195 credit. Now I have to work on my other spread, the 805 slash 815. Rock and roll. Expire. I drowned as a child, almost threw a wave close to the beach, uncomfortable as a 2-3-year-old kid. Beach Boy, Anti-Gen, Alberta wants to know how you doing. Please give an answer so we can begin whatever.
I'm doing great.
We're doing great. 156 gain on the Dow, 168 gain on the Dow. We got a buy wave coming in here. 818 on NVIDIA, 812 on SMCI. It's a wave. It's a wave. You're drowning in money. We're moving up on both of those.
And Expire, I understand. At the beach, we let our little kids go in, like just go up to your hips, but you can get some really nasty undertows close to the sand.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
The kids go in and they dive in and they don't come up for a while.
Can be nasty. We're gaining now. We're 175 gain on the Dow now. The SMCI is 813.64. NVIDIA 819 now. 819.60. We're going back to 820 on NVIDIA here.
There we go.
Those 800s are now 142 to 149. The 825s are 935 to 980.
Already up.
Wow. What action on expiry day happening right here. 819.98 on NVIDIA at the moment. Okay.
Are there any cruises that go out of Joyzy? I know we have ones that
Bayonne, and then of course, New York. You've got the 42nd Street. I think here,
New York.
And then you got Brooklyn. No, we haven't done New York. We done Bayonne.
Oh, okay.
We did Bayonne, New Jersey, on the
Explorer of the Seas. I've already been out of Jersey.
We've been out of Joyzy.
One of the worst cruises we've ever been on.
The worst cruise we were on was that one. Yeah, the mega storm.
The mega storm.
Yuck. That wasn't
So you can't scare us anymore.
You can't scare us. 820.
Those ships are built to last.
820.42, 820.60 on NVIDIA. We're climbing now on NVIDIA. We're coming back up again. As I said, the low on NVIDIA, 812.81. We're now 820.60. So we're almost up $8 from the low on NVIDIA. Still down 26 healthy dollars.
It's a bounce.
SMCI down 116 at 812.33. Okay, there it is. Boy, oh boy. Brad, good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. It's been a while since I've joined a live video, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Also, thanks for the ME coverage yesterday. I'm glad I averaged down and I didn't sell. 52.7, it's climbing again. Yeah. This stock wants to go. It will go higher. There is a takeover going to happen. Now it's 53 cents a share. The deal will be at over $1. It will be over $1. This is my opinion all the way up to $2 easily. 1 to 2 is easily where it's going. It's at 53 cents right now. So there's still time to average it down, but it is higher again today. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. SoFi is up a nickel. GameStop up 2. Rocket Lab up just 2 cents right now. Well, come on. What can I say? Nice to see you all, folks, from all over, and many who are joining and say hi. We're up 208 on the Dow. We're climbing a little more on the Dow. We're at 821 on NVIDIA. We've climbed another $1 higher. So it's coming on.
It's like that little guy 53. In the Price is Right game.
Oh, yeah, that little mountain climber on it. Yeah.
Mountain climber, is that what it is?
ME volume 7.76 million.
Before you did that.
Yeah, that's right. Don't let him go over. Oh, don't go over. All right, 821.30 on 822.60 on NVIDIA. I think we've come back $10. 812.81, and we're just about $10. Yeah, we are more than $10 higher than the low on NVIDIA. 822.67. Watch these puts fall off again. Here we go. Another wave. My goodness, what a bunch of activity here today. 822.65 on NVIDIA. 719 on SoFi. GameStop 1034. And Rocket Lab 358 up 3, and AI up 31 cents. Spire up 28. We're up 212 on the Dow, kids. Those 800s are now only 86 to 91, and the 825s are 720, 750, as they are quickly losing value. They're only worth $3.80. That's all they're worth. So they're not going to be sitting at $7 anymore. They're going to be sitting at $4. Here we go, shrinkage again. It's boy, is there day trading going on? You bet your sweet bippy there's day trading. 17,790 $825 contracts have traded today. On the 800s, 32,390 have traded hands. They died today. Yeah, there's volume in there. You got that right. The 820s, 31,000 of those. The 830s, 29,000 of those. These are just the puts. The volume on the puts is insane on NVIDIA. 822 on the stock. Wow. BW, watching stop loss raids while margin gets called all over on this option expiry day. Learn options, view the markets through the eyes of the homeless Canuck and his trophy wife. Lessons learned equals money. There you go. See, trophy wife? See?
They know.
See? You know.
They say, she's an ocelot.
You think I live with someone that looks like this, just because I'm lucky? No, I know what I'm doing, baby.
And that's exactly what you look like.
And I have to see, that's what I look like. This is when we go shopping together at Costco. This is how we dress up.
Exactly what
we get dressed up just like this. And Jen doesn't want to get, she knows there's the freezer department in the back where it's cooler, but the rest of the store can get quite warm down there.
Absolutely.
And so Jen doesn't want to overheat.
It's in the desert.
Yeah. So, and when we walk into Walmart, we want to show that we belong,
The Walmart people.
Yeah, we're the Walmart people. Here we are. We're the Walmart people.
I must say, we really don't have very much Walmart people in our Walmart.
No.
I don't think we have a lot that are like Walmart people posting worthy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what we look like when we go out all the time. This. We go to In-N-Out dressed like this. I go casual.
Yeah, see, look, it looks exactly like you.
This is
exactly like you.
When I'm alone.
The worst is when the mustard drips on your tuxedo. Well, it's hard to get out.
When Jen sends me out on my own to go and get some stuff.
That's how you go.
Here's how I go.
Looking for trouble.
This is me and all my viewers. It's exactly what we look like around here.
When other people see that, do you automatically have Saturday Night Fever in your head?
I just seem to attract a lot of scantily clad women coming up to me saying, "Can I work for you? Can I work? Can I work?" I go, "What? What are you talking about? What do you mean work for me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't understand." There you go. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Lorraine Splair, I snuck out of the house when my grandparents were sleeping. I left at 4 a.m. with my boyfriend. The only water I go into is the shower. I don't mind doing a day cruise in Manhattan. I don't mind that. Alberto, I see Pimp Daddy Bruce saying, "Give me my money. Give me my money.
Give me my
bitches. You
give
bitches.
Nothing back.
You only made that much premium money. You bitches. Give me that money. Bitches, get back out there and make me more money. Write more credit spreads, you bitches. Make me more money. Oh, man. How am I supposed to get by with this kind of money? This ain't working for me. I need more money for my new tires for my Eldorado. And my big old Eldorado. And I got to gold plate my hood ornament. I got to put in the new 8-track system.
I got gold-plated hips.
Get gold plated hips on my woman out there. Oh my goodness. 53.9 on ME. It's going higher. Oh, baby. Susan Splair, my daughter was a near drowning at 13 months. A miracle she survived and recalled 2.5 years. A recall of angels taking her high in the sky, fighting with one to let her go and return to us. How about that, DJ?
13
Do you carry baby powder, Uncle Bruce? Savage of Wall Street, $800 puts for May 17th are $2,800, Uncle Bruce. I have a few available dollars which put spread. Do you recommend?
Are they insinuating you need to talk up?
Don't know what's going on. Oh,
no, it's for all your babies that are coming.
Oh, my babies are coming. Savage of Wall Street, you want to play $800 puts on NVIDIA? Is that what you're trying to do? The $800 puts, May 17th, $2,800. I'm assuming he's talking. Well, I'm not sure. Which one are you talking? Are you talking SMCI or are you talking NVIDIA? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Alberto, he's laughing as Tush off. I mean, the sea was angry that day, my friends. The sea was angry that day, my friends. Like an old man sending back soup at a deli. I got about 50 feet out, but suddenly the beast appeared for me. I could tell by its groaning it was in anguish. The waves were crashing on me as I reached in.
And pulled out.
Did you see the blowhole? I pulled out the obstruction. Is that a Titleist? They got a hole in one. Yeah. Susan Shops. Anyone surviving near drownings and other similar experiences are meant to be here. And very special people. So happy you are with us. Rock and roll. TJ, baby powder is a pimp joke, you know.
Well, it's hot here in the desert.
Savage of Wall Street.
People have to talk up.
See, Savage of Wall Street. NVIDIA put credit spreads up to Bruce. Let me wet my beak. Let me wet my beak. Oh,
have a little sip.
Who said that in The Godfather? What was the name of that guy who said that? Let me wet my beak.
Oh, really?
I can't remember his name.
You guys in your Godfather.
Started with the letter S, I believe.
Sammy. I don't know. I'm just...
Santorini. I can't remember. What is the name? Remember? Anybody know that song? You Godfather guys. You know what I'm talking about. Let me wet my beak. There we go. Alberto, Susan Shops about thank God. Happy to hear she's here. Good stuff. So Savage, NVIDIA put credit spreads, Bruce. What do you suggest?
Well,
you could go into next week's credit spreads, expiring a week from now, and you could look at 780s, 760s, 800s, 780s. You could look at those, but be ready to pull the trigger, which I know you would be. But if you go into 2 or 3 weeks out, you can go 100 behind this market comfortably and look at 725s to 700s, anywhere in that neighborhood there. 720, 710s. You could write 2 of those with $2,800. Alberto, Susan Shops, thank God. Happy to hear she's here. JR, time to get subbing. Everybody, make that dinero. JR is subbing today.
On a Friday?
It's a perfect day to be a sub.
Do you hate your life?
You just read a book and let them do whatever they want. It's perfect.
Because they ain't going to pay attention to you.
Money for JR. We're at 53 on the ME.
Oh, you're my hero, JR.
ME is now 53.02 cents a share. ME is moving a little higher here, just a bit. 8.1 million. There you go. ME's going higher.
He's going higher. I'm going to go get coffee.
Oh, my. Oh, Jen
I haven't even had a coffee.
Jen is heading out to get a coffee. Haven't even had a coffee. Okay, Auntie Jen.
Without coffee.
I don't know.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend, everybody, says Auntie Jen. Thank you, Auntie Jen.
Bye.
We'll see you a little later. Fantastico. Okay, thank you, ma'am. That's great. A little cooler air will come into this room. I'll survive a little longer. Thank you all for being here. We're up 211 points on the Dow. The markets are looking good. The ME is at 53.5. It's climbing again. SMCI is back down to 795. Where NVIDIA is at 826. It has decided not to join the low of the day with SMCI. It's at 826 right now. Maybe it was a little oversold. Those 825s are now out of the market. Again, those 800 and 825 puts that died today are both now technically worth nothing. How are they doing now? I've been quoting them all morning, and we'll see what they're looking at right now. The 800s I'm showing at 158.68, and I'm pretty sure that's not accurate anymore. 825s, 1130 to 1170. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think these puts are worth nothing and are going to be really showing low values here in the next 5 minutes as this market catches up, this machine catches up to the market. We'll follow that. Interesting. 824.70 on the NVIDIA. We're down $22, still down too much for today. A 54.2, 54.4 on your ME now, climbing a little more. ME coming back on after touching 49.9 for a microsecond. 54.4 on 8.3 million. So there's buying coming in on ME. It's moving higher. Thank you all. Let's go here. What else? Don, it was Don Cicio in The Godfather 2. Don Cicio wanted to get his beak wet everywhere. Was that Cicio? Was that his name? Fanucci. It was Fanucci. Yeah, it wasn't Cicio. It was Fanucci. That's right. What you got there? What you got there? Boom. Oh, yes. Fanucci. It was it was mean old Fanucci. That's right. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for being here. Alberto, Susan, wow, that was amazing. Giddy up. Susan Shops, Alberto here. Angel's recall was very special. She was so young at 2.5 old one night, and she asked me if I would like to hear her story of a baby princess and angels. Wow, what a story. That's cool. Thank you, everyone, for sharing, and thank you all here for being here with me today. Up at 175 on the Dow. ME 54.7, going for 55 cents again. We're going higher. 796.50 on that SMCI. NVIDIA 822.94 at the moment. SoFi 720 up 7. GameStop up 8 now. 1039. Rocket Lab 356 up a penny. AI up 15. Aspire up 29. The Adobe down 259 a share at 470. The low on Adobe today 467. We bounced back. Other stocks we are watching: Uber down 173. Apple is down 149. Tesla down 41 cents. AMD down 368. We're at 151 here. We were down to 150.30. We bounced back $1 on AMD. Netflix still off 43 bucks. Let's take a look at some others here. What's going on? Google 156.75. The low 155.50. We've come back a bit there. What else? Microsoft got down to 399.40. We're at 402.30 now. Big bounce back on Microsoft. What else is going on here? Others. Amazon got down to 175.45. We're at 176.49. Dollar recovery so far on Amazon. And the SMH, that Vanik Semiconductor, the ETF, got down to 204.39. It's 205.36, so a dollar recovery there already. So we're seeing some bounce backs. Meta, the old Facebook, got down to 480.60. It's now 489. It's bounced back as well. So this is common across the board here on these high-tech AI-influenced stocks. 824.48 on NVIDIA. Those 825s are basically back to at the money now. That seems to be the story. I'm sticking to that story. We'll see what these are doing here. We'll get a new update for you and see what's going on here. Okay, everybody? Let's see here. Brad, I've got a May 17 put spread. NVIDIA, 747.70. I said 2 weeks ago I plan to see if I can finish legging into an iron condor with a call spread once it recovers. Alberto, have a great day, y'all. Uncle Bruce, you are the GOAT. Happy you're here, Savage. Brian, this is fun. I don't know what I would do without my daily dose of Uncle Bruce and the Bagel Gang. Lorraine, subbing. Look at your phone and let the kids take the attendance. 824.40 on NVIDIA. The Dow up 165. ME 53.2. SoFi 722 up 9. GameStop up 11. Rocket Lab up a penny now. We've got the Dow holding a 166 gain. We've got AI now up 17 cents. We seem to be having some recoveries going through here. A little bit here, a little bit there. SMCI still though 797 at the moment here on this market. Of the 800s on those puts, 117 bid. Of the 825s are now 890 bid, and they're falling. They're falling off because the stock has come back to 823, 824 from a low of 812 on NVIDIA for that long. We bounced from 812.81 back to 823, an $11 recovery, and we're holding it. We might bounce back even higher from here, meaning that the 825s will be out of the money. The 830s might be out of the money before the afternoon is even done. And we're now at 8 in the morning, my time, 11 in the morning Eastern, as these contracts will die today. They will die today. Very, very interesting markets. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for joining me all week. Thank you again. Thank you to those of you who've been picking up classes. We did get an alert here. Someone picked up some classes. Someone sent me a donation. Who was this? Here we go. Thank you. Christy, got it. Number 1 to 5. Got it. Send me an email, Christy. Please send me an email so I have your email as well, okay? And then I can reply to your email. I'll get you your links. And then that way you've got them. Let me just double check my... Oh, I got it. I've got your email. Sorry, it came into my junk folder. Don't worry. I have it. And I will get it to you. I will get these classes to you shortly. Not to worry, okay? We've now made sure you don't ever get junk mailed again. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Any of you out there who want to get any of these classes on sale, make your move when you can. I'll get you your links as soon as possible. You have all weekend to start enjoying them already before we even start trading on Monday. So let's get you into the chips, everybody. Let's get you richer. You deserve it. You've earned it. 824 now on NVIDIA. We're climbing again on NVIDIA. Looks like it's climbing again. Brian, the options chain on NVIDIA is crazy. There are so many strikes and lots of volumes, open interest for a lot of strikes. Hard to tell what they wanted for the end of the day. I know it's insanity out there. The Big E 175. Thank you, Big E, for the 175 thumbs up. Any of you can hit the thumbs up button for me. Please hit it. Get me to 200 thumbs ups, please. Help us out. Get us to 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, everyone, for this wonderful channel and for all of your support and enjoying the fun times here. Brian, I think I just got an annual bonus. That never happens. We did have a good year at my company, though. Our region for 2023, we had an average margin per job of 29%. I will take a $1,500 bonus. I'm going to put it into SoFi, maybe buy some shares, I think. There you go. There's always that, too. Giddy up, everybody. Congratulations, all of you option writers out there. Well done on your spread work, your credit, cash secured puts, your poor man covered call writing, your covered call writing, everything you're doing. Well done, everybody. And way to go taking those classes and just getting smarter and smarter and smarter. ME, dollar or higher, we're definitely going through that. We're at 53 right now. Limited time. I do not know when this offer comes to take it out. It could happen at any moment. Today, after the bell, on the weekend, before the market opens on Monday. We might not trade Monday morning. It might be halted. I don't know. And when it opens, it might open at 110. I don't know. I'm telling you, when this thing happens, it's over. So, 53 cents. It's 53 cents. You guys figured it out. All righty, folks, there you have it. Thank you for joining me today from wherever you are on the planet. Thank you all so very much for joining us here. It is so appreciated. We've got the thumbs up meter now. Let me just get a final view on that and let you know the final number on the thumbs up meter today. Figure out where we're at here. Here we go. I've got this refresh thing going on. 185. Thank you. 15 away from 200. The rerunners out there, help me out. Get me over 100 and 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, Mandu number 5, making sure to honor the Knights of Neat. Making sure to do that. Can't forget those guys. Here we go. BW Rugman and a little dope slap. I can see them in the tunnel. I think they're coming up worse. The WS murkiness today on Option Friday is making it hard to make them out. There you go. Stuart is there with knee emojis. Stuart knows what must be done to honor the Knights of Knee. And TJ right there. TJ's on it. Knights of Knee emojis. Knee. Absolutely. Brad, Uncle Bruce, just know I am smashing that even in the after hours from that beautiful state of Washington, United Kingdom. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Brad. Richard Carlin. Neat. Howdy, partner. Neat. Here come the knee emojis. Look out. Here they come. They're coming in. Howdy, partner. Neat. That's right, kids. 53.5 on ME. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you all for being part of this channel. I love you. Karen. Neat. Absolutely. Thank you all, and I'm glad you're here. The Big M, neat, dude, neat, John Gill, neat. There they are. They're coming, one after the other. Knee emojis coming into the channel. Well done, each and everybody. Thank you, and thank you. All righty. All right, guys, that's it for me. We'll talk to you definitely Monday morning. You never know if a video is coming out any time today or on the weekend, so keep your eyes open. I know if you're a Gold Bagel member, you're a regular member or subscriber, you're getting alerts, and so you'll be updated every time. There you go. Uncle Bruce, I heard you're an alternate juror. Not going to happen. There you go. Oh, man, they kicked me out of there so quick. Oh, my God. 7.9 plus million traded on the On the ME stock, we're showing 8.8 actually, 8.8 million on ME, going for 9 million now. 61.6 high of the day. We could break that as the afternoon wears on here. We could go through into the 70s today. If there's an offer for this deal, even at $1 a share, an offer is made. The stock will open higher than that. I am certain the first trade that it's allowed to get back on. So you get in here at 53 and score this stuff, or 54, whatever. You might be double your money the next time it trades. I don't know when an offer is coming. I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know how much. I know who could do it. I know other companies who could do it. But until I have that info, I can't pass it on to you. As soon as I know, you'll know. But yeah. Are you still bullish on Rocket Lab? Oh, yes. Oh, very much so. Yes. Turning a corner into profitability. Raised a bunch of cash a month and a half ago on a call credit spread. The stock's going to $8, $8.50. Without any doubt, it's going to $8.50 on just that deal. Yes, $3.55 Rocket Lab. Steal that stuff. Brian, I might up my position. I think the earnings are coming in soon. A week after SoFi. SoFi next week, Monday, 6 trading days. And I think a week after that, Rocket Lab will release theirs. BW was how low a concern that it fell off that fast today on ME, or just part of the game that you play out? Yeah, I'm not even worried about it. Not worried about what ME did. I know where ME should go. 54 is where we're at right now, and that is a bargain, and that's all I can tell you. 80-cent cash value. There it is. All right, kids, thank you. Again and again and again. 824 in NVIDIA climbing again. Keep your eye on those puts. Alex, neat. Have a great weekend, everybody. Make sure you rest up, Uncle Bruce. We need you fit and well next week. It's going to be a fun week. Oh, my God. What a crazy week we got coming up. Oh, my word. The last week before SoFi earnings, the 2 weeks before that's Rocket Lab earnings. Takeover on ME is pending. NVIDIA could go back to 900. Yeah, we're going to be busy. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you later. Thank you for all your support. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.